San Antonio Spurs host the Phoenix Suns on Monday Night Basketball. Sure. What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans and Phoenix Suns fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. The San Antonio Spurs are on a one-game heater. Watch out, here we come. Although we do have pretty much the whole team back except for Trey Jones. And finally, Zach Collins will make his debut sometime with the San Antonio Spurs, currently assigned to the G League with the Austin Spurs, who I think are playing now or tomorrow or this week. I don't know, but he's coming back finally. Could he be the missing piece? He hasn't played in 2 years apparently, so maybe not, but maybe. But probably not, but probably. I don't know. What's going on? Greg, Go Spurs, Go, Get Meadow. Jimmy Butler's in the chat. Gabriel, thank you for stopping in. If you guys haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. It does help the channel, and it's fast for you, fun, nutritious, and delicious. David Robinson with me again. You know what? This was the winning outfit in our last win, and he was here. I'm like, you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Part-time Spurs fan, Tracy Martin, thank you for stopping in. David, say hi to the gang. What's up? All right. They did play today. All right, I totally missed that. Is it inappropriate to say Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day? Like, I don't know. But hopefully, whatever you did today, it was a good day. Zach, what's going on? Butterfly, here we go, Spurs. Here we go, hopefully in a good way. Ace, what's going on? TSR Nation in the house. I guess that's me. Yeah, man, busy weekend for me with videos. Dropped 3 videos yesterday, a video this morning, a lot of Spurs news lately, Bryn Forbes trade rumors, which I do think more than likely he won't be here sooner than later. He probably will go to a playoff-bound team. Got the Zach Collins news, got the Cowboys losing. Cowboys fans, I had to troll you a little bit. If there's any Cowboys fans in the chat, that, in my opinion, was one of the worst play calls in my football viewership. I get what they were going for, but when there's that little time, I didn't like the play call. I'm not a Cowboys fan. I wasn't rooting for him, but I would have tried to throw it maybe sideline. And the Niners defense showed in that last drive they couldn't stop the pass at all. They got like 3 passing plays for 40 yards or something. So just keep passing it, and then yeah, it is what it is. J Money, what's going on? Yes, they did. We got like slush this morning and maybe a quarter of an inch of snow so far, so pretty much been tame to this point. He had 20 points, 6 rebounds, 5 steals, and assists. 5 steals. Oh my goodness, that is a lot. Well, Zach Collins, looking forward to you joining the San Antonio Spurs roster sometime sooner than later. Hopefully sooner. I got to assume he'll play maybe one more G League game. Watch Zach Collins make his debut Friday night when I probably won't be able to call a game. That would be all my luck. I know my Cowboy. You know what? I said to you guys all year I did not trust the Cowboys in the playoffs. And I didn't troll them throughout the season. That was my one. If you talk about the Cowboys, that's the one thing I said is I didn't trust them in the playoffs. And yesterday, a bonehead last call in my opinion, and then 14 penalties to tie a franchise record, just mistakes left and right. The Cowboys were the better team. I do think they were the better team than the 49ers, but they weren't the winning team, and that's all that matters. And as a New York Giants fan, believe me, with the 2 New England Patriots upsets, we were not the better team, but we won. Of course, we suck now. That's here, not here. There. Ezekiel, good evening. Dean, what's going on? Yeah, I'm sticking with what I went with at our last win. You know, after the 5-game losing streak, we finally got a win, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to go with what I wore on, when did we play? Saturday night. So that's a quarterback sneak on third. Yeah, but you know what? My season was lost, and didn't really care about that at that point. That one had to hurt yesterday. You can try to pick on my team all you want, but I know that one stung. Because if the situation is reversed, I would not be happy about it. What's up, Go Spurs? Go from the AT&T Center. Giants will be better next year. Jay Money with 2 draft picks within the first 7 picks. I can't imagine they regress. Dave Gettleman's gone. Joe Judge is gone. Jason Garrett's gone. You think the ship would be sailing right now. I am a little surprised with the Cowboys down a little day. There you go. B-Town Breakdown. You're alive. I was shocked. I almost texted you to make sure you're okay that you did not cover the Patriots playoff game. I thought for sure he'd be live, and I looked at him like he's not live. Now, granted, probably a good thing you didn't cover it because you, I assume, were probably raging, or maybe you just would have stopped the stream early. I don't know. I would have stopped the stream early if it was me, but I just would have been like not paying attention to the game. That's for darn sure. CP3 still playing efficiently, too. That's the crazy thing. Playmaker Guido still playing well. Zach dropped 8 points and 3 blocks. I thought already had 20 today. I got to watch the Cowboys game with my dad, so that was, oh, there you go, Guillermo. Joe Judge the GOAT. Yeah. Cowboys fans, Eagles UK, what's going on? The Washington football team fans all love Joe Judge, as you should, because he stinks, but he's gone. Thank you for being a channel member, by the way, Eagles UK. Thank you so much. And Go Spurs Go, thank you for being a channel member from AT&T Center. Go Spurs Go from San Diego, California, from one Richie to another Rich. Go Spurs Go to you. Hi, hi, hi to the butterfly. Oh, Primo had 20 and 5. Oh, I thought I read Zach had 20 and 5. Primo had 20. Oh, so he's back in the G League. All right, so Zach Collins still probably... I hope he doesn't debut Friday night. That's all I hope. I probably can't call that game because I won't have Comcast anymore. And I don't watch the Spurs games versus the Nets and the Celtics on my NBA Pass because it's blocked out. I watch it on Yes Network, which I will no longer have as of hopefully tomorrow night. Was this a spur of the moment? Didn't see it. No, I put it on the schedule today, Juan. I'm doing tonight's game. I'm doing Wednesday night's game. Friday night's game up in the air. Kayla 5, what's going on? You're wanting me to come watch it with her. She asked me to... I'm not going to say anything. New York Giants next head coach should be Doug Peterson. I've heard Brian Flores is rumored to be. Abel, what's going on? Go Spurs Go. Spur of the moment. That's actually pretty good, Matt. I feel like, Juan, that's probably a thing somewhere, right? Caleb Johnson have 23. Caleb Johnson? All right, Jeremiah. Yeah. Go Spurs Go! Hopefully y'all had a great weekend. I had a good weekend. And somebody mentioned in my community posts, they're like, man, you've been grinding on the channel. Folks don't realize I've also been working on the other channel. I spent 2 hours this morning. I was off today from work because I get like every holiday off plus some with being a state of Connecticut worker. And I spent about 2 hours shooting the music video for my next TSR music video. And man, that was kind of exhausting. Plus 2 workouts today. So I'm feeling a little bit. But yeah, I really like the footage I shot. I got the introduction done. I just got to kind of assemble the video. I hope to have it up tomorrow. I took tomorrow off too, so I could have a 4-day weekend gaming. And we'll see. The Mates might have lost, but I won it later on. What's up, Evan? No, Bean Town is saying, it's your channel, man. How can you not call the Patriots on your channel? That's when you tell her to come to your house and hang out on the stream. It's the Patriots. But you got to do what you got to do, man. Good morning, Lewis. Go Spurs Go. Supposed to snow in San Antonio on Thursday, 40%. Is that a rarity in Texas? The game! Boop, 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 boop. CP3, Booker, Bridge, Crowder, McGee. That is what I have. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, Mikal Bridges, get to the cloud! And JaVale McGee. Triple H had a heart attack in that. What? Are you serious? Triple H had a heart attack last year? I didn't hear that. Jakob Poeltl is back, by the way. And for a half second, I thought the Spurs were wearing Injustice for All t-shirts by Metallica. They're not. They're ML King shirts. But for a half second, I was like, they're rocking Metallica shirts. It's not Metallica. Yes, DeAndre Ayton is out. That's a good thing for San Antonio, though JaVale McGee has feasted us on us before. Malungu, what's going on? Go Spurs, go! Did you see my last comment, TSR? Probably not, but I saw that one. Tracy, what's going on? Let's get another one here. Let's get a win tonight. This is a darn good Phoenix Suns team. Go Spurs, go! Going to a Bruins game? Oh, I'm sorry. The last time tonight I'm going to say this. How about them Cowboys? I'm done. It's off my system. I know my team sucks, but you guys let me have it all year about how bad the Giants were. I at least get this one on you. And confirmed by the NBA Team Pass, Bridges, Crowder, McGee, Booker, and Paul for the Spurs. I actually did not see their starting lineup. I wasn't paying attention, but I assume it's Jakob, Keldon, Doug, Derek, and DeJounte. Back to the usual starting 5 from earlier in the year. Maybe? Can we show the Spurs starting lineup? Bill and Sean? Yes, Jakob's back. Not Jakob's back like, ow, my back, but Jakob is back. And that is the starting lineup. Doug McDermott, Keldon Johnson, Jakob Poeltl, Derek White, DeJounte Murray. It's all serious, Bobby. Congratulations. Hopefully things work out better than the last one. And glad you're back to doing your channel because you put so much time into that, and I hate to see you go away from it like I did last year. There you go, the Cowboys. Heard any news on... no news on Thaddeus Young, Kayla 5. My thoughts, buyout. I think it's going to be a buyout. Yes, Abel, we do have our starting lineup back. Let's get those thumbs up. We only have 18. We got to get some people in here. And to get people in here, push that algorithm. We need the thumbs up, and I need it tonight. For some reason, other people are streaming this game. Why would anybody stream a San Antonio Spurs game is beyond me, unless you're a Spurs fan, because we're kryptonite when it comes to views, so that is what it is. Let's have a good game. Players are on the court, and away we go. Jakob Poeltl, JaVale McGee, and the Suns win the jump ball. I think I saw something come up. The Suns have the winning record against the Spurs lifetime, like 96-83 or something like that. I thought for sure the Spurs would have the winning record with the Duncan era. Respect the Duncan, but not so much. Chris Paul out in three-point land. Pick and roll with JaVale McGee, 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Booker. Booker fakes the shot, pulls in for a 2, and he drives through 2 points. I don't know what I'm doing with the drive-through reference here. I don't know. No one, what's going on? Joe, go Spurs, go to you. Whoa, what in the... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa! What in the heck just happened with my scoreboard? It's 2-2. That was weird. I'm resetting my scoreboard. Okay. I don't know what just happened. It's 4-2, and I'll get my scoreboard right. Holy crap. That was... Spurs ball. I don't know who scored for the Suns, so I'm sorry. KJ with it, rocking some green shoes tonight. Pull-up jumper in the paint is good. And we got a tie game 4-all. Tonight was continuing. Jimmy G last night was... Oh. A drive. Booker fouled. Shot no good. Going to the line for 2 with 10:37 left in the first quarter. Man, Jimmy Garoppolo... That's right. This is the last year of his contract with the 49ers. I don't know if they bring him back. Oh, Spurs have the winning record. All right. Thank you, Evan. I thought I saw the Suns did. The Spurs do. I was going to say, how? How? First free throw is no good. Ball don't lie. Odell Beckham Jr. touchdown. 7-0 Rams. Rams and Cardinals. Good luck to any Rams fans in the chat or Cards fans. I know channel member Calvin, who was in here before I started the stream, said he's going to bounce back and forth between the two. Please keep me updated on the NFL score. Good evening, Ruben, and go Spurs, go. Devin Booker makes 1 of 2. It is 5-4. Nice to see the Spurs roster healthy again, because the last 2 weeks sucked, and the Austin Spurs put up 127. Wait, is it the playoffs? He said this Austin Spurs are 1-1. How are they 1-1? Zach Collins, 8 points, 3 blocks, and 2 assists. He just put it up. Booker for 3 down the other end after the Spurs miss. I was looking at the stats. Primo at 19-6 plus 19-6-5 plus 5 steals. Devontae Cacok with 26 points, 15 boards, 4 assists, and 3 steals. Man, I think Devontae Cacok should come up from the G League. DeJounte Murray into the paint. Out to Doug McDermott. McDermott fakes the 3. Back to Derek White. He fakes the 3. 5 on the shot clock. Derek running around, gets into the paint, off-balance jumper, off the rim, off the backboard, and in. It is 8-6. 2 minutes down, 10 to go. CP3 just keeps cooking out there, man. You think at some point he's going to hit the wall, but he hasn't. It's much like LeBron James, just feels like he could play forever. That jumper bounces around a couple times by Bridges, no good. Doug McDermott will bring it up for your San Antonio Spurs. Murray over to Derek White. White looking for a pick and roll with Yak. No pick, no roll. Goes baseline, throws up the jumper, and good start for Derek White. Vincent, what's going on? He's a Suns fan. Thanks for stopping in. 99-83. Okay, Evan, I missed that. And now a quick 3 down the other. Nope, 2. 1-1 this season. Did we beat them? Gosh, I don't even remember that. It seems so long ago. And now defensive foul. Devin Booker has all 10 of the Suns' points. Oh my goodness. The Twin Towers of Spurs commentary. Cherry Bomb, I can only dream of getting to meet David Robinson someday. I have not. Spurs ball after the foul. Non-shooting foul, 12 on the shot clock. DeJounte Crosses over. Bounce pass to Jakob. Jakob with a left-handed hook and a huge collision in the paint. And I think we're going to have a foul on the Suns. And fortunately, or unfortunately, Jakob Poeltl is going to the line for two. Yeah, JaVale McGee turned his back and McGee and Poeltl collided. When worlds collide. Devin is the next Kobe? Why don't we just call Devin Booker the next Devin Booker? I don't know. I just don't like saying a player's going to be the next so-and-so. First free throw is no good. Devin Booker, the next Devin Booker. Joshua Primo is going to be the first. Devin Booker will be the first Devin Booker. Joshua Primo will be the first Joshua Primo. You get where I'm going with this. When people like say, that person's going to be the next Michael Jordan. I'm like, no, Michael Jordan. No, don't even go there. Jakob makes a second free throw. Now, I think it's okay to say a player reminds you of somebody, like Saquon Barkley is one healthier from the New York Giants, reminded me of Barry Sanders with his ability to cut and just, take what looked like a loss into a big game. Crowder for three, no good. Get to the Crowder! But I didn't think Saquon Barkley would be the next Barry Sanders. He reminded me of him. So if Booker reminds you of Kobe, I get that. Doug McDermott for three. Spurs take the lead, 12-10. Exactly. Don't let him look him meet me. CP3 alley-oop. And a alley-oop layup for JaVale McGee. We got a tie game. High scoring game to start it off, too. Not even 4 minutes in, and it's 12-12. DeJounte drives baseline. Turns around. The jumper's no good. Fight for the ball. And a foul, kickball. And it's going to be Spurs ball. What's up, Tracy? Go, Spurs, go. Dude, Devontae Cacog, he's been killing it in the G League, and he showed us glimpses of being able to play well on an NBA court. He's just not getting the opportunity. And this is a team that needs rebounding and size. Instead, we saw Pop, for whatever reason, likes to run one center, one forward, and three guards sometimes, and I'm not the biggest fan of that. It is Spurs ball after the kickball, 12 on the shot clock. Murray over to KJ for three. Good! KJ dropping his number. Pull-up jumper by McGee. Back rim no good. Fight for the board. Doug McDermott will be the recipient of the rebound. I said that very poorly. Over to KJ. Back to Derek White. He's going to launch a three. That one's no good. Jakob Poeltl with the offensive board. To Doug for three. Good! All right. Good start for San Antonio. Parents on internet, the best by once is the damn. That is awesome. Cowboy X Factor. What's going on? And foul on Derek White or Devin Booker. Derek White. You're right. Anyway, Dallas Mavericks season. Go Mavs, go. I know I've got a lot of Dallas Cowboys fans subscribed to my channel, and I had to troll yesterday with that video because you guys it's been open season on the Giants all year, rightfully so. But in all sincerity, I told you guys I didn't trust them in the playoffs, and they proved me right. It was a good game, but that ending and the penalties just, oh boy. Booker for three. Oh my goodness. Devin Booker is on fire. Didn't he go for 56 in the A&T Center one year? He's got 13 right now. And DeJounte tries to hit Jakob, and there's a turnover. The Spurs are all saying it was off one of the Phoenix Suns, but it's going to be Suns ball 5 minutes into this game. Oh! That was off JaVale McGee. Booker for another three. A rare miss for Devin Booker. I think that's his first miss. And I think I just saw a stat. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. Do the Suns have the best record in the NBA? Doug for three. Front rim no good. Fight for the board. And it is Suns ball down 18-15. 6:35 left to go. Booker starts to drive. 1-on-1 with Derek White. He's feeling it tonight. And another foul on Derek White. That's two. No, it's all good, Tiny Jack. All good. You're not saying anything inappropriate. You're just saying you don't think he's good enough to be a starting center. If you came in and said Jakob's trash, a piece of crap, I'd say, whoa, check yourself. But that's fine. Can we hire former Giants head coach Tom Coughlin? Yeah. No. Tom Coughlin is very much done coaching, I believe. Chris, what's going on? Ozzy, go, Spurs, go. And I appreciate you all hanging out on a Monday night. Please keep me posted if anything happens at all in that football game. Hey, Rich, the way this year's team is looking like they better get the quarterback situation sorted out in the offseason now that Big Ben's retired. Better not. Right? Wait, when you say Haskins, do you mean Dwayne Haskins? Like the guy that the then Washington Redskins drafted like 3-4 years? No, he drafted when Daniel Jones was drafted. So Dwayne Haskins with the Steelers? Yeah, because TJ Watt is like the second coming of his brother. Didn't he have 22 and a half sacks last season? I mean, that defense is legit, but the offense, well, they still got smoked by the Chiefs, though. So, I mean, I guess not legit enough. Big Ben, Hall of Famer for sure. He was in, did Big Ben make it to 2 Super Bowls or 3? I feel like he lost one. Who did they lose to? Was the Green Bay? I can't remember. They beat Arizona with the, was it Santonio Holmes? Oh, God, I'm so rusty with their names. That crazy catch in the end zone. And then they beat somebody else, so I can't remember at all. And I feel like I said Arizona. They beat Arizona. I can't remember their second one. I feel like they lost one. I feel like Ben's 2-1 in the Super Bowl. Haskins is with the Steelers. He never really got a chance. I kind of felt bad for him. Washington never really. That's Washington. I mean, they just. Meh. It was the Packers they lost to. Who did they beat for their second one? I almost said Seattle, Greg. That must have been the Seattle Seahawks pre-Russell Wilson, because I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, I don't remember Russell Wilson was to 2, so that's why the Seahawks crossed my mind, but never. So that was the Seahawks with Sean Alexander, right? The Sean Alexander Seahawks, who I can't remember who their quarterback was at the time. Some old white guy, I think. Right? Dang, I don't know. Joel, what's going on? Go Spurs, go. Pre-Russ, Keto the Broski, what's going on? Landale was in starting five yesterday and got... Yeah, but... Well, the other day, Jakob Pertl was out with back spasms, so that's why Landale's back on the bench. How about this? Derek White is third in the NBA with most charges drawn with 14. Number 1 is Kyle Lowry with 22. Blake Griffin, who I did not expect to see on this list, is number 2 with 19. They pulled the Giants. Yeah, they did. And there's one thing you don't want to do is pull a New York Giants. Right? That's a miss. Spurs back in there, and DeJounte Murray in the paint, throws it up off the glass, and it's good. Sorry, I did not see you got the miss for the Suns. I was thinking about my awful New York Giants. 6:11 to go. Matt Hasselbeck, thank you. I did say old white guy. Your average Patriots fan, good evening. Pull-up jumper by CP3 is good, 20-17. Matt Hasselbeck. Brianna, thank you. I knew I could see him, but I couldn't pull his name. Dish from DeJounte to Jakob. The little jumper is going to bounce around about 4 times on the rim and then finally go in. Seahawks and Broncos? Are we talking like early 90s? Hook shot, no good by JaVale McGee. Spurs ball. DeJounte will bring it up for San Antonio, up 22-17 with 5:30 to go. DeJounte into the post, turnaround jumper, high off the glass and in! And one! That thing went way up in the air, hit the glass and in. Dang, against Devin Booker too. It's a touch foul. I hate touch fouls. Yes, it's for the benefit of my team, but I hate the little slappy stuff. Thank you, Butterfly. See, Leo, what's going on? Go Spurs, go. As a matter of fact, let's get that up here. Go Spurs, go! Phoenix Suns fans, thank you for being here as well. 5:27 to go in the first quarter. 24-17. DeJounte's free throw is going to bounce off the rim and then go in. Spurs got to win tonight. My man Phil's at this game. And he said the Spurs, I think, have lost almost every game he's seen live. So let's win one for the Gipper. Booker wide open for 3. Yep. Honey Badger, what's going on? Joel, I agree. Problem is he's on the San Antonio Spurs, who are a small market, and, have a losing record. Devin Vassell's checked in. He's going to take a 3. Good! Off the DJ dish. All right, 28-20. Spurs put up a lot of points here in the first Q. Devin now guarding Devin, Booker, and Vassell. I'm not the last name those guys. Crowder in the paint with the runner. No good. Fight for the board, and DeJounte will come down with it. Looking around. KBD is checked in. Lonnie Walker's checked in. Lonnie into the paint. Finds an open Devin Vassell for the corner three. Bounces off the rim. No good. And I don't know who that is for the Suns. Who's number 18? Chris Paul open for three. Pulls it down. Paul now one-on-one with Jakob Poeltl, and a foul. Who's number 18 for the Suns? Sugar J Cherry, what's going on? Who's checking book now? It's Devin on Devin. Yo, just saw we were playing. What's going on, Kels? Bismack Biyombo? Thank you, Evan. I didn't recognize him. I think I just heard 10-day contract from the announcers. So maybe with DeAndre Ayton being out, he's a recent addition to the Suns. Non-shooting foul. It is Suns ball. I see Cameron Johnson's also checked in for the Phoenix Suns. 5 on the shot clock for Devin Booker. One-on-one with KBD. Drives to the paint. Throws a hop off the glass. No good. The putback by Biyombo's no good. Fight for the board. And finally, Devin Vassell will get it and toss it to DeJounte Murray. The Suns are in the bonus, but the Spurs are up by 8 with 4 minutes to go. DeJounte crossover. Bounce pass to Jakob. Jakob in the paint. Throws it up. Catches his own rebound and was surprised by it and dropped it. Gosh, Suns ball. Booker for 3. Too strong. DeJounte Murray with another board. A ferocious, fast, furious pace, which I like. KBD with the ball now, and now a quick whistle, and it's going to go against the Suns. He's not. He was a 10-day, but he signed. Oh, okay, Evan. Oh, maybe that's what I heard. Maybe I heard something about a 10-day, so he was on a 10-day, and then they converted him. Okay, thank you. Thank you all for hanging out tonight. And for any Cowboys fans, I'm sorry if my video yesterday upset you, but that's the only troll moment I had this year. I had to take it. Murray pull-up jumper behind the free throw line. No good. He's very consistent on those. Suns ball down the other end. Alfred Payton is checked in. Jacques Landale is now checked in. Booker wide open in the paint and throws it up off the glass. No problem. I think Booker has 17 of the Suns' 22 points, if I'm doing my math in my head correct. He's on pace for 68. I'm sorry, he has 18 of the Suns' 22 points right now. On pace for 72. Something this man would know about is he scored 71. Landale wide open for 3. Pulls it down into KBD. KBD in the paint. Tosses it to Devin Booker. He had the shot, didn't have the shot. Layup down the other end is good by Mikal Bridges. 28-24, 2:50 to go. Your average Patriots fan, I don't know. He's definitely top 10. I don't know where he is right now, though. I haven't looked lately. Landale over to DeJounte Murray, 10 on the shot clock. DeJounte way out in three-point land. DeJounte drives, pull-up jumper is short. Devin Booker with the rebound, and Book will bring it up. The Book. Sucker! For the Suns into the paint. And they'll reset the offense. Johnson's actually just going to launch a 3. Cameron Johnson, not Keldon Johnson. It's no good. Spurs ball, 28-24, 2:15 to go. DeJounte, pick and roll with Jacques Landale. Back over to Devin Vassell. He's out in three-point lane with 12 on the clock. Back to KBD. KBD looking to get it to Jacques Landale in the post. Jacques. Still in the post, backing up into the paint. Turnaround, spin around, jump hook is no good, and the Spurs have gone cold. It's been a few minutes since their last field goal, and we've seen this a lot in recent games where they've gone 3, 4, 5 minutes without a field goal. Cameron Payne for 3, no good. Devin Vassell with the rebound. And Devin will bring it up for the Spurs. Yeah, he is playmaker, Guido. Yes, he is. And I'm okay with that. I'm very okay. DeJounte pick and roll with Jacques Landale. Back out to Landale, 7 on the clock. Over back to DeJounte. To Devin Vassell, takes the corner 3. Back rim, no good. Jacques Landale with a nice offensive board. Out to DeJounte. They find Lonnie. Nope. He step out of bounds. Oh, why? Why does he step out of bounds so much in the baseline? Timeout. Cherry bomb. Boom! Welcome to TSR Sports. Thank you for becoming a channel member. I had to do that with a name like Cherry Bomb. Right, go Spurs, go! How does he keep stepping on the line? How many times has that happened this year? Every time that happens, they should take $10,000 away from him. That should be a provision in his contract for whatever team he signs with next. Every time you step on that line, $10,000 gone. Timeout right now, guys. Timeout. Yeah, the Spurs are passing a little too much right now. People are seeming a little hesitant. Shaq is dumb. He tried backtracking his disrespect on Timmy by saying he never considered power forward a big man. Well, how about Shaq making up the story David Robinson blew him off for an autograph? He held on to that story for decades and then finally admitted, yeah, it wasn't true. I just did original George David Robinson. So I made it up. All right. We do a recap on this game. Tiny Jack, I do weekly recap, or I was doing weekly recaps, but the weekly recaps have been tanking. So I may stop doing them to maybe do other content, whether it's a New York Giants mock draft, because I do actually want to do some mock drafts this year. Those are fun, and it's a great way to grow your channel. And I have a small New York Giants subscriber base, and I'd like to grow that. And maybe other type of Spurs videos, because the recaps, I just see them, you know, I don't think the latest one has 700 views. And when you figure I have 13,600 something subscribers, and I'm sure at least 10,000 of those are NBA fans / Spurs fans, probably more of that number. People just aren't interested. And I get it, the team's losing. You don't want to watch a 13-minute video of me talking about how bad the week was, even though I actually generally give most of the players a good rating. So we'll see. We'll see. It's the recaps, though. They take an hour and a half, and I don't want to put a lot of time into content people aren't interested in. You up to that, Rich Shack? As many? Yeah, he does. Richie, I don't think Lonnie's coming back. If the second half of the season matches the first half, I don't think he'll be back. Unless nobody wants him and we get him on an extremely friendly contract. I couldn't wait to use this emote. David Robinson emote! Nice! Evan, I did see they could have signed with the Spurs, but it worked out good. He won 3 rings with LA, a ring with Miami. He got 2 rings. David, he got 2. Tim got 5. Tony and Manu got 4, so it worked out good for everybody. Shaq impression is pretty solid. Good. Yes, I'm happy Zach Collins is playing. I hope he stays healthy. I hear you, Evan, but that hour and a half on the Sunday mornings, I could be using on my music channel. So we'll see. Because I really want to put more time in it. I have another song I want to record. I'm hopefully going to finish up my next music video tomorrow morning. I've shot all the footage today, and I really want to grow that channel. Nice drive to the hoop by Cameron Johnson. Throws up the layup, and it's 28-26. I can't remember the last time the Spurs scored, but I feel like it's been a while. They've been sitting on that 28 for a while. They were up 28-20. Landale open for 3, pulls it down. Gets it to Devin Vassell. Vassell over to Keldon. Back to Lonnie. Back over to Devin. Wide open for 3. He'll take it. Front rim, no good. We can't make a shot. I don't think we've scored in like 4 minutes, Spurs fans. CP3 takes up the court, launches a 3, and there's the lead. Ayetski, thank you for stopping in, channel member. Because it is called Alani now, Zach. Sarah, I don't see it happening. I really don't. He's the only legit big man we have. The only 7-footer. I don't see it happening. Spurs just passing the ball. I mean, KBD into the paint, misses the layup, gets his own miss, puts it back, misses that too, and a foul with 18.7 seconds to go. I want Lonnie to work out too, but sometimes things just don't work the way we want them. Jakob is a decent value. Yes, old mate. He's decent on offense too. He's actually one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA this year. He's a little soft in the paint for my liking. Can't shoot a free throw to save his life, and he has no game outside of the paint. But, just imagine him not playing at all. Our record would be even worse. When he's not played, there's been times we've been beat up even more in the paint. KBD missed the first one, makes the second one. We got a tie game. What's up, Cody? Thank you for stopping in. Oh, may take a look at my life. I don't know the rest of it. Biombo gets in the paint, throws on the dunk, and gets fouled. You're fouling a dunker, Spurs? What are you doing? Come on, KBD. Use your head, knucklehead. A weak foul. Just let him dunk it. Right, you're to boy Rico? 11 seconds left. Spurs should hold for the last shot. Spurs were up 28-20 at one point in this quarter and have gone ice cold. Lining with the ball right now. Pull-up jumper. Think no good. And the Suns will come down with it. Chris Paul with the beyond half-court 3. Hits the front of the rim. But we'll go into the second quarter. And the last few minutes of that quarter were not so good for the San Antonio Spurs. They're only playing 3 games this week, so they got to go all out. They've got Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's not like last week where they have 5 games. McDormat. Do I miss Kyle, a.k.a. the slow-mo? Not really. I mean, it is what it is. 11-point swing. And Phil, I was talking about you a little earlier. I said I hope they win because I think you said the Spurs are like 1-5 when you go to games or winless. It's not good, whatever it is. That Go Spurs go is Phil. Phil Pop would have kept Luka if he knew that wasn't good. I think they had to take Thaddeus Young for contract reasons. Luka Samanic sealed his own fate when he just looked terrible in preseason, and then that last play where he didn't hustle. I don't remember who the team was they were playing, but there was a loose ball, and he just gave up on it, and the other team scored, and it was a bad look, and that was the last time we saw him as a Spur. The Suns are number 1 for a reason. Why did I never hear about the Cam Reddish trade? I don't know. I didn't cover it. It doesn't involve my team. The only trade rumors right now, there were originally some light rumors, Thaddeus Young maybe to the Suns. That is totally dissolved. I don't see that happening. There is a rumor that the Raptors are interested in obtaining Jakob Poeltl. The Raptors have been playing very well the last few weeks. They now have a winning record and are in playoff contention. I just can't see the San Antonio Spurs trading Jakob. If they do, that leaves us Jacques Landale and Drew Eubanks, or Jacques Landale and Zach Collins. And I watched some Zach Collins highlights from a few years ago, and he's a very athletic guy. So if he's 100%, he does give us more offensively, more offensive versatility than Jakob Poeltl. So the only way I see Jakob Poeltl getting traded is Zach Collins plays a couple games in the G League, looks good, they call him up, they give him some minutes. He starts looking really good. And after like 2 weeks, right before the All-Star break, the trade deadline or whatever, maybe they're the same date, they say, okay, we're going to run with this guy. You know, he's a little younger. Give us more on offense. Let's give it a shot. But I don't see Jakob going anywhere. We don't trade. Does Booker have 20? And Bryn Forbes, the last one, yes. I do think there's a chance Bryn Forbes does get traded. It was the Denver Nuggets that were apparently have a lot of interest in him. And I can see a lot of playoff-bound teams who are looking for three-point shooting. And Bryn has shown at times he can be an excellent weapon off the bench this year. I do think there's a good chance he gets traded. We have 1 million guards on the team. In case you didn't notice, Bryn Forbes did not play the other night. He hasn't played tonight yet either. Just putting that out there. Lonnie Walker with 3. No good. KBD with the offensive board. Derek White now with the ball for the Spurs. 5 on the shot clock. Gets into the paint. Throws up the layup. No good. And he got fouled. Will go to the line for 2. Lucas sucks. Well, Rose City, it could be a buyout. Absolutely. Maybe package Brandon Thad to the Nuggets and get something valuable like Fix. Richie, we would have to match up salary-wise, though. I don't know what the cap space is for the Nuggets. I know they have a lot of guys out for the year. Derek White's first free throw is good. Veronica, good evening. Thank you for stopping in. Bryn said his home is here even if he leaves. It's his go to... Yeah, I like Bryn Forbes, Evan. I know I pick him on a little bit, but I don't really pick on him. I state the obvious. When he's not got it going offensively, he's a liability on both ends. That's just true. But he can be a great offensive weapon. I could see him leaving, which is weird to come back and then leave the same year. It is Suns ball. They are up by 1. Nice drive to the paint by Payne, but he feels the pain as the ball isn't going to the rim, and it is Spurs ball. Lonnie will bring it up over to Jacques Landale. Does it mean Jacques Landale looked a little trigger shy tonight? He had a chance for another 3, just pulled it down. Now, these would have been quick shots, but Kellen's going to take a corner 3. No good. Landale with the offensive board, and he gets fouled. Another foul on the Suns. Already 50 seconds in, they got 2 team fouls. Lobster Wins channel member, thank you for stopping in. Troy, thank you for being here. Why would the Spurs help another team in their own division? Because we're not going to make a run in the playoffs. So, I mean, does it matter? Keldon with the ball, 7 on the shot clock. Pick and roll at Landale, pulls up for mid-range, and it's good! Definitely hesitant, yeah. Keldon with 7 points on 3 of 4 shooting. It is Suns ball, and Lonnie Walker steals the pass from Landry Shamet. Shaman out to Derek. Lonnie out to Derek White. Shaman had to over to KBD for 3. No good. And Biombo with the big rebound. Suns ball. Chris Paul will bring it up. Derek Booker is on the bench getting a much-needed rest after 20 first-quarter points. The pull-up jumper by Chris Paul is good, 34-33. Bryn Forbes is a crappier version of Danny Green. Ouch. Oh, man. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. Walker into the paint. Nice athletic move, and he gets the mini jumper a couple feet away from the rim. Back and forth game now, 10 minutes ago. Chris Paul. They'll go around the world. They'll get it to Shamet outside, out on the baseline. I can't talk apparently. Back to Chris Paul. Pick and roll. Paul. Bounce pass to Biombo. Biombo, little jump hook is good. And the teams are exchanging buckets. Bryn seems like he would be worth someone who can't pass a physical. Oh, man. Let's be nice to Bryn Forbes. He's actually a good dude. Derek, off-balance jumper in the paint. No good. Goes flying out of bounds. No foul. Need to get up and play defense, bro. It is Suns ball. Cameron Johnson running around. We'll reset with Elfrid Payton back out in three-point land with the alley-oop to Biombo. And Biombo gets the bucket. Suns up by 3. 9:22 to go. Lonnie will bring it up for the Spurs. Drops it off to Keldon. Back over to Jacques Landale. Landale back to KJ. KJ looking for a pick and roll. No pick, no roll. Drives to the paint. Euro step. Pull-up jumper. The putback by KBD. That was close to being goaltending. Woo, that was nice offensive board for KBD. Here's a stat we don't see often. The Spurs have 5 more offensive rebounds than the Suns right now. 13-second chance for the Spurs. 0 for the Suns. Chris Paul for 3. No good. Swatted out. And it's Suns ball after the offensive board. After I just say they don't get any, of course, jinx. Johnson for 3, no good. Cameron Johnson bounced around a couple times, actually almost went in. But it is Spurs ball. Derek White will bring it up for San Antone. Pick and roll with Jacques Landale. My goodness, Rich, come on. Walker pulls up. No good. Chris Paul with the rebound. My mouth is going faster than my brain. I need to slow down a little bit. It is Suns ball. Elfrid Payton drives, throws it up off the glass, and nice job. 40-37, 8 minutes to go. KBD has 4 offensive boards? So much Forbes slander, right? Christian, I don't get it. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. 8 on the shot clock for Keldon. Over to Landale. Landale fakes the 3. Steps in for a shorter 2. And Landale scores his first bucket of the game. Hopefully that gets his confidence up a little bit. He's been very hesitant tonight. And now timeout by Phoenix. Can't ever get these close game wins is right. No, Jakob Poeltl started, TK. Jakob is in there. He is playing tonight. 7:44 to go. Suns timeout. We got 54 likes. Can we get 15 more to get the official channel number? And keep going from there. Good day, mate. Now for Patty, now for Jacques. Yeah, exactly. Jakob Poeltl is back. Now, it will be... Keep an eye on this week, San Antonio Spurs fans. Bryn Forbes didn't play Saturday night. If he doesn't play tonight, or Wednesday, or Friday, I gotta think there's a trade in the works. Not great! Carlos Jeter. Did I miss you earlier? Well, hola, dos hola. You know what I mean. Thank you for stopping in, Carlos. Hopefully you're having a good night. And hopefully the Spurs can have a good week and have a winning week. I would love to start seeing our weeks, instead of being 1-2 or 0-3, some more 2-1s, or heck, a 3-0 would be awesome. But we got the San Antonio Spurs have the second hardest schedule remaining in the NBA. Of course we do. Forbes for a first-round pick never will happen. I cannot see anybody trading a first-round pick for Forbes. A second-round pick, a G Leaguer, whatever we do, if and when the Spurs trade Bryn Forbes, please not another guard. No more guards. We got enough guards. What's up, Nilo? Good evening to you. Vamos, Spurs. Vamos, of course. Like our core players, can't wait to get... yes, Celio. I think that's the one thing we're missing is a legit 20-plus point per game guy. I know DeJounte has done it a lot recently, but he's our point guard. I see him being an 18 to 20, 8 and 10 guy, plus 2 steals. Asking him to be 23, 24, 25 points per game is, I think it's just a bit much. Ken, what's up? Go Spurs, go! Rich, you might be right. Just think Pop might have played him a lot so he can ball and teams can see how good he is and then bench him so he doesn't get hurt. Now he can have a trade in. Exactly. I think it's very odd all of a sudden he's not playing considering how well he has played recently. Some people have said Bobo. Bobo for Bryn Forbes? Sure. Neil, I didn't know that. Richard, what's going on? Hello to you. Ada, go Spurs, go. Ooh, I guess it got cold in my house. Man, I hate the winter. I don't know about you guys. I live in Connecticut. I'm not a fan of 0-degree weather and 10-degree weather and snow and. What's Bobo like 7'4", 7'6"? Manute Bol's son, he's got to be close to that. Manute Bol was like 7'6", 7'7", but he was like a beanpole. He was like 7'7", and dude was like 220 pounds maybe. He looked man anorexic, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Rest in peace, Manute Bol, but he looked extremely thin. Open baseline 3 is no good for Shamit, and Devin Vassell will corral the board and get it up to Kellman, bringing up the court. Jakob Poeltl has checked back in. Doug McDermott back in. All the starters minus DeJounte Murray, Devin Vassell in there for DeJounte. So Derek running the offense, pick and roll with Jakob Poeltl. Into the paint, pull-up jumper. Good. And a back and forth game faux show right now. Bobo can't pass a physical. Well, then I guess we're not going to be trading for him. Taco Fall, is he still with the Celtics? I don't even know what's going on with him. Shamit with a very difficult off-balance jumper. No good. And I think he's going to the line for 2. Doug McDermott looks confused. He was called for the foul. DeJounte is checking back in. And I don't know who's coming out. Or who came out. Oh, Derek came out. All right, Derek White came out. We need Boban. He's had a good career. Or we had him, yeah. Wait, Taco Fall was on the Cavs? First free throw was good. Wow. I didn't realize the Celtics gave up with him. And gave up on him. And now the Cavs gave up on him. What's up with my shirt? All right. This is the way my coat's in it. There we go. My coat was just making my shirt look weird. It was bugging me. Spurs ball. 41 all. I guess he missed a second free throw since it's still 41-41. Jakob, one-on-one with JaVale McGee's check back in. Into the post, into the paint. Little jump hook is good. Spurs will retake the lead, 43-31. Devin Booker is not back. He is sitting on the bench with 20 first quarter points. Chris Paul getting everybody to come off their feet. Gets it out to Crowder. Gets it to Crowder. Back over to Chris Paul, 8 on the shot clock. And now a foul on Devin Vassell, Spurs second foul. See all that. Edson, what's up? Go Spurs, go. Half of our losses, we lost by 8 or less. Christian, we've also got blown out a lot too, though. Got too many big. Well, that's true. Ace, that's a fact. The Cavs do have a crap ton of big guys. I think I checked their starting lineup in 3. Their 2 forwards and center are all like 6'10" or more. No wonder why we lost to them. He's like way too undersized to play that Cavs team. That sucks for Taco. Suns ball. Pull-up jumper. No good. Mikal Bridges misses the jump shot. DeJounte will bring it up. Drops it off to Doug. Over to Devin Vassell. Wide open for a baseline 3. No good. I think Devin hit his first 3, and he's missed every one since. CP3 out to Crowder. Booker has checked back in for the Suns with about 5:50 to go. Booker pick and roll. Picks up his dribble. Back to Crowder. Over to Booker. 7 on the shot clock. Devin Booker one-on-one with Jakob Poeltl. Oh, boy. Drives right by him into the paint. But he gets blocked! Block of Poeltl wins that one. Keldon, corner 3 on the fast break. No good. Spurs were running. Keldon pulled up for an open 3 and couldn't drain it. Nice job by Block up there. Devin one-on-one with Block up again. This time he gets a jump shot over Jakob Poeltl. No block up there. He's on the Cavs G League. Okay. Is non-symmetry one of your banes? Non-symmetry? Oh, it just did look weird to me. I see what you did there. 43 all, 5 minutes. 5 minutes remaining. McDormand pull-up jumper. No McDormand there. Swish killed the fish, 45-43. If it wasn't me, I didn't touch it. I got to actually sit here and actually do stuff. Crowder for 3. No good. And Keldon will get the loose ball. We'll bring it up. Spurs have numbers. McDermott open for 3. .430 to go. DeJounte Murray is in. It's actually the whole starting lineup minus Derek White. Devin Vassell's in for him. Booker gets by the whole Spurs defense into the paint. Throws up a reverse layup and no good. McGee with the rebound. Scramble for the ball now. And we're going to have a jump ball between Keldon and JaVale McGee. Nice hustle by everybody there. JaVale McGee getting helped up, but I think he's all right. Yeah, I can't retract a message. I can delete a message. I can't retract it. I just realized I don't even have the power to do that. I can time out my wrench gang. I can delete their messages. I can't retract their message. Cap, I don't think Keldon's peaked. He just hasn't put it all together yet. I think he still can be 18 to 20, but he's got to put that three-point game together with his two-point game. I mean, we are talking about a guy that's top 10 NBA three-point shooting that started the year at 14% in his first 10 games. Crowder for 3. Speaking of threes, the problem is his two-point game is off now. If he can just put them both together, he could be a legit 18 to 20 points per game. He hasn't, and he's only 22, so I'm not ready to give up yet. At least he's progressed each year a little, scoring-wise and rebounding, but time will tell. I think next year will be the kind of the make or break, as it's the last year. I believe it's the last year of his contract. Keldon, off-balance jumper, might have been partially blocked. That was an air ball. As soon as I give him some props, that happens. I'm hoping so, Commando. Ian, what's up from the Philippines? And as I look and say hi to the chat, Crowder drains the 3, and it's a 4-point game. Spurs timeout. Derek's still on restriction until Trey Jones feels like he's been out forever, doesn't it? Very long day. Trey Jones, how many games has he missed? 5, 6? It feels like it's been a lot. We got a decent crowd, but not a lot of thumbs up, my friends. Can we get some of these? We don't even have 75 thumbs up. We got plenty of people to hit it. Hit it. That was my weak Fat Boy. That was terrible. Anybody remember the Fat Boys? The beatboxing? Suck at it. Oh, I can't even do that with a straight face. Rest in peace. I think most of them have passed away. I know at least 2 have passed away. I don't know if all 3 have. That type of that is not on TSR Music, by the way. I don't do that. Yeah, we do, Evan. Y'all got broken thumbs tonight. Yeah. Wait, how do you do that? Wait, how do you? Is that? I suck. Disorderlies. There you go. Jeffrey, what's up from Manila, Philippines? Disorderlies I saw Disorderlies in the theater with the Fat Boys. Oh, that movie has not aged well. You know what was really weird about that movie? I rewatched it 3 years ago when I was still stuck in the 80s, my movie review channel. There's a scene with 2 girls skinny dipping. The Fat Boys are like being peeping toms, and like you can see full top, bottom, butt, and a little front, bush beer. And I was like, you're probably like, so what? You see that movies all the time. It was rated PG. I'm pretty sure Disorderlies was PG, so I was like, full frontal female nudity in a PG movie. All right, that would not happen today. All right, it's brief, but wow. What's up, Omar? Greetings from Irvine, California. Nemo94, thank you for stopping in. For me, the most popular people died to me are Kobe and Bob Saget. Betty White. Betty White's birthday was today. If you guys Google Betty White, something cool happens. And I'll just leave it at that. If you haven't Googled Betty White today because it would have been her 100th birthday, just Google Betty White. If you do it, don't say what happens in the chat. but it's actually really cool. I like seeing it. So if you get a chance, Google Betty White tonight before the day is over. Spawn, what's up? Love your comic books. I don't know. That's all I got. Terry, what's going on? Good evening. McDermott over to DeJounte Murray. Spurs ball down by 4, 3:20 to go. DeJounte in the paint. Off-bounds jumper. Good, and that was going to go in, and it got punched out. They gave him a shot. Okay. I was going to say, somebody from the Suns punched it up through the net. I'm like, that still counts. You can't do that. I mean, I don't think you can do that. Yeah, McGee punched it back up through the net. You can't do that. That's an and one. DeJounte with 9, 5, and 3 tonight. Makes the free throw. See if DeJounte, Mr. Triple-Double, DeJounte Murray, the record holder for San Antonio Spurs, most triple-doubles in a season, took the record away from the gentleman to my right. That is David Robinson, for those of you that don't know, Hall of Fame center for the San Antonio Spurs. Suns ball, Crowder to McGee. McGee in the paint. Gets the kind of jump shot put, I don't know what to call it. It went in. 51-48, under 3 minutes to go. Derek White's checked back into the paint, throws it up off the glass, no good. McGee with the rebound. Do the game? Okay. The game! Boop! Boop! All right. Drive to the hoop, and nice job getting by the Spurs defense. Was that Bridges? It's 2 points, and this is the biggest lead of the game. 5 points for the Suns. I know it's not a huge lead, but this is the biggest lead for the Suns. The Spurs were up by as much as 8 in the first quarter. Jakob in the paint, and a little mini jump turnaround shot is good. I don't know why he doesn't dunk that, but that's Jakob. And Evan, you just said it. I just looked at the chat. Why didn't he dunk that? That's a block for Jakob on Bridges going for a reverse layup. 10 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Over to Crowder. Back over to Cameron Payne. Over to Crowder for a baseline 3. Brick City, no good. Mikal Bridges gets the offensive board and gets fouled. Rose City, I've not looked at any NBA mock drafts because I don't know where the Spurs are picking yet. So I don't even bother. Like the New York Giants, I'm going to start doing mock drafts for them because I love New York Giants. And although I have a small subscriber base, I want to do videos on them. And I know where they're drafting, 5th and 7th. I have no idea where the Spurs are going to draft. So until I know, missed the first free throw. Bridges at the line for 2. Missed the first one. I don't want to do a mock draft because they could pick 10th, 5th, 1st, and that changes everything. So, and I did peek at one for Haas. I think I looked at one that said if the NBA season ended today and he had the Spurs taking a 6'8" forward. But I was like, the season's not over today, and we have no idea what's going to happen with the lottery, so I just X'd it out, and I was like, yeah, whatever. Made the second one, 54-50. Okay, nice, Darren. Famous Drew. Is that Drew Eubanks? Or, no? Okay. Suns are in the bonus. DeJounte into Jakob, guarded by Biyombo. Jakob almost loses the ball, and he does lose the ball. Stand corrected. Fast break for the Suns. Booker with the layup. And now the Suns up by 6. We don't want to close this half, giving up a ton of points and having this lead get extended anymore. White over to a wide open McDermott for 3. Nope. Jakob Poeltl with the putback. Good. McDermott not shooting too well. I think he hit his first 3 or his second 3. I don't think he's hit anything since. Doug McDermott was terrible last week. If you watch my recap, I had to give him a really bad rating. He did not shoot well. I know he was out, but a lot of guys were out. Booker for 3. Spurs down by 7. Rawhead Rex. God, that movie was terrible. Clive Barker's Rawhead Rex. I like that movie as a kid, but man, it's bad. I haven't watched it so long. Actually, now I want to see it. Murray just launches a 3. All right. You know what, Darren? DeJounte Murray himself said it doesn't mean anything, too. He's just like, whatever, I want to win. So, I mean, to his credit, he's just like, whatever. Payton into the paint, throws it up, no good. Jakob with the rebound. 7-second difference between shot clock and clean clock. DeJounte sprints up the court, over to Doug McDermott. McDermott drives. The runner by Doug is no good. And a blocking foul called by Crowder, so Doug McDermott likely going to the line for 2. What's up, Mr. Beluga? Oh, beta, there is... They just showed a replay, so I can't see the game clock, but like 30 seconds or less. There's not a lot. Randy, good evening. Appreciate everybody hanging out on a Monday night. 24 seconds. Doug McDermott at the line for 2. He missed the free throw. Oh, Doug, come on. 24 seconds. Doug, actually, he's not doing bad tonight. He's 3 of 6 from the field. My apologies. I think he's just been missing his last few shots. So much better than he was last week. Second free throw. He made that one. Let's get a turnover and get the last shot, can we? Looks like the Spurs were going to try to play a little full court press and trap, but they back off. The Suns get it up the ball. Suns 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Spurs 7 of 10 from the charity stripe. 10 seconds to go. Booker out on three-point land. Booker 1-on-1 with Doug McDermott. Steps back, step over 3. No good. And that'll be the quarter, and that'll be the half. Spurs keeping it close, down 3, but they were up by 8 at one point in the first quarter. And oddly enough, yes, halftime likes. Where are the halftime likes, my friend? Can we get to 100 thumbs up? We got enough people in there. It's fast, fun, free, nutritious, and delicious. If you'd like to support the channel for free, hit the thumbs up, please. I will never ask for money on this channel. You ask the chat. I've never asked for donations. I have channel memberships. If you want to do that, so be it, but I don't promote it. And I guess I did there, so my apologies. But I will ask for thumbs up because that is the best way to support the channel, in my opinion. Watch the videos, thumbs up the videos, comment on the videos. That's the support I'm looking for. Let's get to the box score. The Suns outscored the Spurs 32-29 in the first. The Spurs were up 28-20 at one point in that quarter, but then just totally just fell apart and couldn't make a bucket in the last few minutes. 27 all in the second quarter. Let's look at the Suns' stats. Mikal Bridges with 3. Jai, get to the crowd! With 6. JaVale McGee with 4. Devin Booker with 25 on 10 of 16 shooting. On his way to maybe 50. Chris Paul with 7 points. He also has 8 assists. Off the bench, Bismack Biyombo, 7 and 6. Cameron Payne with 4. Cameron Johnson with 2. Landry Shamet with a solid 1 in 1. He's got a triple single going. Decent half, but I would like to be up. Doug Lud's a little off. 3 guys sitting to his back are Suns fans, and they're loud. Sorry, man. Keldon Johnson with 7, having a rough shooting night, though. Only 3 of 7. Well, it's early. Doug with 9. Actually, balanced scoring from the Spurs starters. Keldon Johnson with 7. Doug McDermott with 9. Jakob Poeltl with 9. Derek White with 8. And DeJounte Murray with 13. So what's the bench giving us? Not a ton. Devin Vassell with 3. Lonnie Walker with 2. KBD with 3. And Jock Landale with 2. And you know what? Looking at the bench, this is alarming. And this has been a trend a little lately. Devin Vassell, -8. Lonnie Walker, -9. KBD, -9. Jock Landale, -9. I feel like I've seen that more and more Spurs fans, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like there's been a lot of games where I've gone into the halftime stats or end stats, and the starting lineup has been mostly even or plus, and then our bench is just not getting the job done. Not lately, at least, it feels like. Will that Paperman Collins be any... Wow, Randy, ouch. I hope so. But I see where you're coming from because of his injuries. DJ, what's going on? The Suns are one of the best teams, if not the best teams in the NBA, so we are hanging with them. With or with, they don't have DeAndre Ayton, but still. Did you know Spring got... Yes, Caleb 5. I had mentioned that. I mentioned no minutes for Bryn Forbes last game. Eagles UK with the $3 jelly bean guy. Thank you for the support of the channel, man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. King Murray from Iowa, that would be my pick of the Spurs if we get him. Rose, I'll definitely... last year in the offseason, I did draft profiles for about 7 or 8 guys. I will do that again in the offseason. People that I think could potentially get picked. Guess what? Josh Primo was not somebody I thought was going to get picked by the Spurs this year. But I was on hiatus when I would have done the draft videos. So I'll do those again. Back to Bryn Forbes. Didn't play Saturday night. Hasn't played tonight. Just throwing that out there. That's very Very odd. What's going on, Brandon's world? Party time. Excellent. Oh, okay. If you only knew the power on the dark side. Zach Collins sprained his wrist playing Madden. He'll be missing 3 to 4. Dang it! Oh, now I'll probably do a video on him, Rose. If I'm going to talk anybody draft-wise, I'll probably do a video on it. Marble Destiny. What's going on? I like doing draft previews. That's why with the New York Giants, I want to do some mock drafts. They have 2 picks in the first 7. Can you imagine if the Spurs had 2 picks out of the first 7? And the upcoming draft? Holy crap. Spurs have been doing pretty okay. Yeah. Rams 21-0? Raul, what's going on? Spurs look tired? You think so? I haven't noticed that. By the way, I did work out twice today. So, just throwing that out there. So, I don't know what's happening at halftime, but I gotta think it's some kind of song in regards to Martin Luther King. It looks gospel-y, but I don't have the sound up. So, I don't know what they're singing. I mean, like the Warriors last year. Not sure what you mean. The Rams are ramming. Oh, wow. You know what? Here's the odd thing, my friends. This will be the 6th wild card game this weekend. I only watched 2. And the only games I watched were actually the good ones. The ones that were close and it felt like the other team could win. The Cowboys and the 49ers yesterday. And then I watched the Bengals and the Raiders on Saturday. I don't know. I just threw it on. I didn't watch the other playoff games. The Bucks and the Eagles was a blowout. This is a blowout tonight. Last night's game was a blowout. I'm actually kind of very thankful I picked the games I did because I don't like blowouts in the playoffs, and all these extra wild card games added make it more exciting. It's not making it more exciting. The top teams are absolutely demolishing the lower teams. I don't want to watch that. Go back, take a team out. Ram It Down is a Judas Priest song. Nicely done. Ram it down, straight to the heart of this town. Ram it down! Yeah! Sound like that. My Cowboys are no longer America's team. We belong to North Carolina. Whoa! What? I'm going to have a dream the Spurs sign. Giannis Antetokounmpo's not coming here. David Robinson, say hello to the chat. All right? Yep. All right. Thank you for being here, David Robinson. This was good luck on Saturday night, so I'm hoping to keep it going. What is your favorite food in San Antonio? I live in Connecticut, so I don't have a favorite food in San Antonio personally. My favorite food is pizza. It's very unhealthy, which is why, fortunately, I don't get to eat it often. I am on such a strict diet right now, my friends. The struggle's real. But I'm not buying junk. I went grocery shopping Sunday morning. Was it Sunday? Or Saturday morning? Saturday morning. And I didn't buy any junk food. I have no junk here. The closest thing I have to junk is a Greek yogurt and some dry, unsalted peanuts that occasionally I'll throw in on top of my yogurt just for a little extra calories because I don't get any calories I don't get a lot of calories per day compared to the amount I'm burning. Turtle football. NFL is amazing tonight. No, I don't agree. Carlos is pretty tired. He didn't do anything. I saw that before he got... Hey, I hear Boom Goes the Night Dynamite quoting a TSR music song. Eternity Shore. Thank you very much. TK, what's going up? You live in San Antonio? Thor is here. Milner. Suns fan, thank you for stopping in. Insurance? All right. Kines Bardo, 565. What's going on? Channel supporter. The Spurs, they're looking decent tonight. But they were up by 8 in the first quarter. Find themselves down at the half. I like Mexican food too. I actually had a couple burritos 2 burritos to be exact, for dinner. Yeah. Safe to say we should part ways with Doug and Lonnie and move Devin to the start. Doug, I think, is under contract next year, so they would have to trade him. Lonnie is not under contract. I like Doug McDermott better off the bench, personally. Richard's diet. If it tastes good, put it in. Yeah. My usual day. I'll tell you what happened at usual day. Tomorrow I'll probably have for breakfast one scoop of granola, a half a cup, a one shot of protein, one scoop, and then one I guess teaspoon of peanut butter powder for flavoring, and I'll use almond milk on that. That'll be at around 7:30 breakfast. 10 o'clock I'll have a banana. I'll get my first workout in at 11:30. At 12 o'clock my lunch will be sliced up cucumbers, tomatoes, chickpeas, because chickpeas are a lot of protein, and some breadcrumbs just for crunchiness and flavoring. Or croutons, not breadcrumbs, croutons. I'll get my second workout in at 2:30. Then I'll have a double shot of a protein shake. Then at 5:30 I'll have dinner. Usually I'll have a cup of rice and maybe a Morningstar Farm veggie patty or burger patty or something, just for a little extra protein and flavoring. And then a yogurt with a couple peanuts on top at maybe 7:30. That's my meals for so I'm eating, what's one breakfast, banana, lunch. I guess I'll count the protein shake as a meal, dinner. So doing this, eating 6 times a day. Am I dying? No. I want to get. I'm 44. I want to get in shape. I have good cardio. I'm trying to get the most toned I've ever been. I want to have at least a 4-pack for the beach this year. I'm already seeing changes. After 17 days of eating, fairly strict and working out twice a day, Monday through Friday, just once on Saturday and Sunday. Though I did take Saturday off. It was my first day off of the month. I'm like, my body's saying you need a rest, so I took it. So I figure I'll probably work out 28 days a month and take 2 days off. But I can see the difference now. I can actually physically see the difference, feel the difference, and I'm excited about it. What's up, Tabisky? Channel support. Thank you for stopping in. My turtle is smiling. Happy football. All right. Carlos, 37. You don't look 44. You look about... Yeah, well, TK, eating healthy, working out. Also, the little bit of gray in my beard is going to start giving it away. Dang it. I prefer canned mushrooms on my pizza. The fresh get too dry. Interesting. Dude, it's all about less I don't have I'm burning more calories than I'm taking in, believe me. Definitely. And I'm starting to see it. I mean, my calories for lunch are maybe 200. Breakfast is a couple hundred. Yeah, I'm not getting 2,000 calories a day. And as a grown active male, I probably should be getting 3,000, and I'm probably getting half that. Thank you, Ike here. Appreciate that. Neil, yeah, I'm useful too. I got a youthful personality. I joke around, so I usually do pass off younger than my age, which is probably, I was talking to a buddy of mine. We talk about dating, and my average girlfriend in serious relationships has been, I think, about 6 years younger than me because I'm youthful. Nice, Randy. I see what you did there. Did we get to 100 thumbs up yet? Ooh, 3 short. 3 short. Can we get a couple more D's? I agree, Gabriel. I like what I've seen on Devontae. Who? Devontae Kaycock? Everybody's favorite player's name. His name is pronounced the way it sounds. Kaycock. It's a real name? Hey, go with it. Maybe 20. Yeah, but the thing is, because I'm older, Carlos, I noticed my chin's not as tight as it used to be. I don't have a double chin. It's just a little, I don't know. So I don't like it. At the very least, I'll just bring the goatee back, which some people seem to hate for whatever reason. So the goatee definitely, with getting rid of the mustache and the beard, definitely knocks even more years off. I can't believe we're playing the number 1 team in the NBA and the A&T Center is only 25% full. Oh, my sound sucks. My 2 favorite teams, Cowboys, Spurs. Troy, I'm a Giants fan and a Spurs fan. The Giants suck, but I get it. Yesterday, I know I trolled you guys on a short with the ending. I was shocked at the ending, but that had to have been a heartbreaker. They showed Cowboys fans in the stands crying yesterday. I think a lot of you really felt like this year was going to be different. But you know what? I've heard that for 2 decades. This year is going to be different. The whole... Oh, his name just escaped me. Tony Romo era. That whole era, this year's different. This is going to be the year. And I'm like, I seriously been hearing that for 2+ decades. I was there for the Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, and Michael Irvin era. And that team was stacked and had a great run for about, 4 years? 3 Super Bowls in 4 years? and was always a perennial playoff contender for a good portion of the 90s. But ever since they all retired, it's every year is this year is the year, and it's at some point you just got to say, yeah. And you know what? I kind of feel bad for you guys because you're in a tough spot right now. Not feel bad, but I do kind of feel bad. You're in the worst spot right now. The San Antonio Spurs are clearly rebuilding. The New York Giants suck, but they're rebuilding. They're going to have high draft picks. The Cowboys are the worst place you can be, which is where they were the whole Tony Romo era. Good enough to make the playoffs, not good enough to win it all. And that sucks. And they've been there for 2 decades now. My friend's a Utah Jazz fan. I feel like they've been there pretty much for 2 decades. Good enough to make the playoffs every year, but you never get those really high draft picks, and not good enough to win it all. I never asked, but how did you become a Spurs fan while staying in New York? So I grew up in Massachusetts, and I grew up in a New York household. So I became a New York Giants fan and a New York Yankees fan. Nobody liked the NBA in my house, as far as I know. I didn't have any relatives that followed the NBA. And I started, I wanted to get into basketball around 1990. And obviously, Jordan's Bulls would have been the easy choice in 1991 because they were one of the best teams in the NBA, and Jordan was the most popular player on the planet in the NBA. But I didn't go that route. I discovered David Robinson. I don't remember how. I think it was through Hoops basketball cards and maybe the Beckett basketball card monthly. I don't even know if that was around then. Maybe it was. But just I found him out through basketball cards and got his card and then started researching him. Jakob Poeltl in the paint with a little jump layup. And next thing you know, I'm a Spurs fan. I've been a Spurs fan for well over 30 years. So it's odd how I got there, but I just found him, and then just, the rest is history. DeJounte pokes the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with the Suns. 9 on the shot clock. Well, I don't know what Oogie Fupugi said, but I didn't see it. And I'm going to trust Butterfly. So Oogie Pufugi. I used to click on deleted messages when back in the day, but now I'm not going to because they probably said something towards me, and you know what? I trust my wrench gang. Derek White into the paint after the miss. Keldon baseline, Euro step, misses the shot. Jakob Poeltl saves the offensive, or gets the offensive board and saves it from going out of bounds. Keldon a little off tonight. Derek White into the paint, bounce pass to Doug McDermott, going baseline, reverse layup is no good. And the Suns do get that one. Minute down in the third. Suns up 59-58. Booker flies into the paint, throws it up. Off the glass, no good. And another foul on Derek White, it looks like. Buddy, keep it going. Hide those crazy people. I've never been to San Antonio, Texas. I got to fix that. Lucas, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in, channel member. My old school Beckett's and my Sports Illustrated are in my second man cave in the front of the house, which is far away. 2 free throws for Booker. First one's good. Thank you to all the channel members that are here tonight. Booker with 26 already. Make that 27. Coyotes inside the wolf in the plastic bubble, signs, be quiet. And Derek White gets fouled by Crowder down the other end. Looks like he's going to line for 2. Nilo, I do have a second YouTube channel. I have TSR Music. I'm a musician. I've been a musician since I was 12 years old, although I sucked back then. Some people may say I suck now, but I love making music. I've been working, finally going to hopefully have up my music video for my new song tomorrow or Wednesday, sometime this week. I've shot it. I just need to edit it, so it depends how long it's going to take to edit it, but I've got White's first free throw is good. Stuff spanning back to 1997 on my music channel now, where I didn't know what I was doing, and it's terrible. There's some really crappy music on there, but I wanted to show my career, if you will. One more free throw from White. Kent's better. I need that music video. Spurs hanging tough. Can't say, yeah, I'm sorry, Calvin. I heard they're getting crushed by the Rams. What a disappointment for the Cardinals. I really thought they were going to be a top team, and then not so much. Crowder open for 3. Takes the baseline 3. Good. Can't leave guys open. I said they suck, Carlos. There you go. We all found each other, me and David. DeJounte in the paint, the jumper is good. My old music's terrible. I can admit that. It's so unpolished and not good. CP3 for a quick 3. In and out Burger. Keldon Johnson with the rebound. Gets it to DeJounte. They took a point off the board. I guess that was a 2-pointer. Murray's going to fire a 3 off. Good! I do need more cowbell. I have one song with cowbell. My cover of Selena Gomez is Come and Get It. There's some cowbell in that song. It's my only song with cowbell, but it's there. Booker, pull-up jumper from the free throw line, bounces off the rim, no good. Keldon Johnson with the rebound. He'll get it to DeJounte Murray, 9:45 to go in the third quarter. DeJounte fires off another three, bounces off the rim a couple times, no good. Jakob with the rebound, he just loses the ball. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. Booker for three down the other end. That's no good. Booker gotten a little cold lately. 65-63, Spurs up by a deuce. Jakob with the ball over to Doug McDermott off the pick. The shot in the paint, and it's good, and the Spurs up by 7. All right, let's go Spurs. Right, DJ. Let's get a win tonight. Playmaker Guido, yeah, that's a good point. Matt Stafford, will this be his first playoff win if the Rams hold on? Chris Paul pulls up. Swish, kill the fish. That mid-range jumper by Chris Paul's so lethal. What's up, Cruz? It is a great game. Zach, I could use something besides water right now, but that's all I got. DeJounte Murray on three-point land. Starts to take off. Over to Jakob. Jakob in the paint. The little jumper is no good, but he's fouled and unfortunately going to the line for 2. Me too, Darren. Yes, Evan, exactly. That's my thoughts of the Dallas Cowboys. They give you hope every year and then just crush your hopes and dreams. You guys actually watched Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp today. Wow. Boy, did Sharp go off on the Cowboys. Jakob made the first free throw. Can you make another one? What's up, Spurs National? Come on, making another free throw, Jakob. Prove me wrong. Prove me. He was actually like a 55% free throw shooter his first few years, but lately in San Antonio, it's just going. He made them both! Hallelujah! Hallelujah! What's up, Mars? Chris Paul with the ball right now, just pulls up over Jakob Poeltl, back rim, no good. Fight for the board. And it'll come down to DeJounte Murray. Spurs got the magic number. Crowder just knocks the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with San Antonio with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Yes, he can, apparently, Alex. Yes, he can. That's right. We stick with our teams. Cowboys fans, stick with your Cowboys. I stick with my stinking New York Giants. DeJounte misses the three. The put by Keldon's a total brick. Keldon, what is going on with your game tonight? And now he's slamming the ball off the basketball post. Blew a putback right at the rim, and he's frustrated with himself. Spurs ball. Get it into Derek White. White into the paint. Stops, pops, swish. 71-65. The Fiesta colors have worn up to me. I still prefer the black and silver. I prefer these jerseys. But the Fiestas have warmed up on me. Chris Paul just launches a jumper over Jakob Poeltl. No good. Jakob with the rebound. The Suns don't seem to be moving the balls around as much anymore. Derek White driving the paint to Jakob Poeltl. Jakob with the layup. And the Spurs up by 8. Timeout, Phoenix. No soda. No juice either, Carlos. Juice. High in sugar. It's empty calories. I don't want empty calories. I am really dedicated to getting in shape this year. And I don't think he knows it because I haven't told him. I've mentioned on this channel an inspiration to get in shape this year was my man Bad Dog Sports. A video he did on his Bad Dog Fitness channel, which unfortunately he hasn't done a video on there in months. But he did a video about how he lost 37 pounds at the age of 44. And I'm not trying to lose 37 pounds. I can't lose 37. Well, I could, but I would be a $153. I would look deathly if I got to that weight. But he talked about how he just really changed his diet. That was the big commitment. And I changed my work schedule along with my diet so I can get in 2 workouts while I'm working. So I get a half hour and 2 15s. I take the 15s together, and I work out while I'm at work. And it's easy to do that because it's not like after work sometimes you're like, man, I don't want to work out. I just worked 8.5 hours. No, I have no excuse because I have nothing else to do but work out on my breaks. I have not tried proper 12. Boom shakalaka is correct. Don't relax if they have a lead like that. Gabriel, the Spurs cannot relax. Spurs fans and Suns fans, if you're still in here, the Spurs are notorious for blowing leads, or not being able to close out games. So I don't feel safe at all with an 8-point lead. We had an 8-point lead in the first quarter. I am working out. Like The Rock, no, I don't want to get that big. At 44, I do not want to carry around that sort of mass. I'm just looking to get cut. I've never had a 6-pack. I've never had a 4-pack. I've had a 2-pack. I'd like to get to a 4. And if I at least get a 4-pack, I will do a TSR shirt unveiling, I guess, to say, hey, I did it. And this year, I'm going to try to put up a short video of me dunking the basketball, since there's some naysayers saying, hey, 6'4", 44-year-old white guy, you ain't dunking. I got to prove people wrong. Does anyone know where to find the GA? Georgia? Southern United States, southern border. You got a question? Who's your daddy, and what does he do in Proper 13? I could show you this game. The score's right there. Score's over my head, man. TRT? No. Yeah, that's what, Gordon, I've cut out the sugars big time. TSR Gaming? TSR training's not happening. I can't have 4 channels. All right, Evan, 4 channels is too much. I've got TSR Sports, where you are right now. I've got TSR Music, which means a lot to me, even though I only have 325 subscribers. That channel means the world to me. I'm very proud of what I'm doing over there and enjoying it. TSR Gaming still up in the air. I'm having some issues gaming with some of my friends because they can't stop saying GDI. Gosh darn it, but not the PG version of that, the Lord's Name in Vain version. And as a Christian, I asked them to stop saying it, and they keep saying it. So, I believe, say what you want, but be respectful of people's beliefs. And I told them I don't want to hear it anymore, and they kept doing it. So we'll see on that. Thank you, TK. Appreciate that. Chris Paul gets the ball into the paint to Biombo. Biombo can't seem to get a handle on it. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Back to Chris Paul. Paul over to Crowder for 3. Off the rim, no good. Jakob with the rebound. What diet? Whatever's best for you. I can't show the game, Michael. That's illegal. In the United States, live game footage cannot be shown while live. You can show replays and highlights, and it'll just get copyright claimed. But if you show it live, that's a copyright strike, something I don't want. That jumper's no good. I think that was Derek White. I had the copyright on my head. 7 minutes to go. Devin Booker double-teamed. Spurs back off the double team. Booker one-on-one with Doug McDermott. Don't like that. Now the switch with Jakob Poeltl on him. Nope, Doug stays with him. Booker pull-up jumper. Good and 1. Yeah, I don't like Doug McDermott on Devin Booker. TSR Sports reaching Ron Ricky Lombardo. Let's go Spurs is right. You know what? We haven't had one of those in a while. Go Spurs, go! Tell you though, the Suns are in it as long as Devin Booker's playing. All right, I'll show the other game, Mr. Beluga. The game, boop, boop. That free throw's good. Yeah, I don't want to have that many channels up. I've got 2 right now that take up a lot of time. The gaming channel, if I do it, would happen just while I'm already gaming, so that wouldn't take up any special time. DeJounte with the ball, drives into the paint, gets it Jakob, and Jakob blows the dunk, but he was fouled. See, you'd make that dunk if you practiced them more. Never got a strike of Juan? Yeah, I did get a community strike. I got a copyright strike when I used to do Premier League, and I fought it and won because they strike the. I got a strike like I was actually showing the Premier League game, which I wasn't. It was ridiculous. Yes, just dunk it. Well, he tried. He blew it. Peter, the team that's going to win is a team. Or Petter, the team that's going to win is a team that scores the most points. Jakob made another free throw. HE doubled hockey 6 has frozen over. Oh my Lanta. Shannon Sharp or Gronk? If we're talking fully healthy, Rob Gronkowski. Gronk is the most unstoppable tight end I've ever seen when healthy. Prime Gronk all the way. I mean, Travis Kelce has the stats to say he's probably the greatest tight end of all time with his NFL record, 6th season in a row with 1,000-plus yards. The previous record was 3 by Greg Olsen. But just my eyeball test, Gronk was ridiculous. Booker in the paint, pulls up with a jumper. Good. Devin Booker heating up. Jakob hitting some free throws tonight. Let's start buttoning this Spurs coat up. It's getting cold in here. Lonnie's checked in, out in 3-point land. Lonnie picks up the dribble, now launches it straight up in there over to Kellen Johnson. 8 on the shot clock. Kellen will take off, pull up mid-range. Bounces off the rim, bounces off the backboard, and goes in. By the way, the Spurs are in the bonus with 5:50 to go in the third quarter, up by 7, 77 to 70. What's up, Austin Jackson? Apparently, Ben practicing free throws. Chris Paul into the paint. Gets it into Biyombo. Biyombo throws it up and gets blocked by the rim. And now a whistle, and I don't know if that's going against the Suns or Spurs. It's hard to tell. The Suns are walking away like it was against them, but apparently it was on the Spurs. Always tough to compare errors in sports. Spurs, you win. No, Anthony. Not happening ever. Dave Rollins is my favorite basketball player of all time, but no. Lonnie Walker shooting a free throw, a technical on the Suns? Somebody got teed up. Did Chris Paul get teed up? Chris Paul got teed up. He went like this. I guess he teed him up for it. Silent Hooper, no. So Biyombo is at the line for 2. So the Suns got the call, and Chris Paul complained about it and got teed up. Biyombo misses the first free throw. Paul, it'd be nice to get a victory just to get a victory. People don't realize, as bad as the Spurs have been playing at times this year, they're still right there to make the play-in. And he missed them both. The ball don't lie, my friends. The ball don't lie. 5:35 to go. I think the optimal output for most Spurs fans, so universal happiness. Kellen gets loose in the paint, and a layup. Finally, Kellen makes a shot. Hopefully that'll get him back in a rhythm. 10-point lead. I believe that is the biggest lead for the Spurs. An offensive foul on Biyombo. All right. Biyombo with the moving pick on Keldon. You can't move on those picks. You got to be set. You and me both, Ernie. So anyway, the Spurs, I think the optimal season would be the Spurs make the play-in, don't win, I know, don't hate, get pop the record, and get a lottery pick. Preferably number 1. Jakob in the post right now, guarded by Biyombo. Spins around, into the paint. Goes under, layup is good! 12-point lead for the Spurs. Let's go! I don't know if he's looking like Timmy, but he's looking good. Jakob Poeltl with 19 and 11 now. Didn't realize he was having that good of a night. Devin Booker guarded by Devin Vassell. The Battle of Devins, double D action here in the AT&T Center. And Booker drains the mid-range bucket. I was on Biyombo. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. Yes, Sirski, no idea, but that is definitely a rumor. What's up, Rays? Suns are looking a little off, but it's still plenty of time. Jakob over to Lonnie Walker, 6 on the shot clock. Lonnie over takes a jumper over Booker, no good. Chris Paul with the rebound, 4:20 to go. Smoke him if you got him. Paul drives, gets it to Biyombo. Biyombo with the layup, and it's an 8-point game. Yeah, Lonnie's been up and down. How about winning it all? The singularity, I would love for the San Antonio Spurs to win it all, but I got to be realistic. That's being a little too optimistic. We're not winning an NBA title unless something crazy happens. Yes, doubled the action. Peter from Gabriel. Peter from Norway, excuse me. Rich, I just checked out your music channel. Is it TSR Music? Yes, Alex. That's my old stuff. I said everything from back to 1997. So I used to do death metal, and I still dabble in death metal. But I mean, I used to do some really dark music, and some people might say, why put that up there? And I want to show people where I was, not only musically and how poor of a musician I was, but where I was mentally and how much I've changed from back then to where I am now. Because if you look, like my first band, Upside Down, that was just pure dark music. I mean, there was some comedic stuff in there, some goofy stuff, but there was a lot of kind of stuff. Overtaken was the next band, which is kind of just a heavy metal band. Then Eternity Shore is just a variety band. I've done Christian metal, Christian death metal, regular death metal, sports metal, hard rock, everything in between. I've rapped on one song. I've rapped on 2 songs. The New York Giants win song and The conservative twins tribute because they're the ones that got me into politics, and we'll leave it at that. I think they're funny, but there's that. We can make the plan. I don't Cobra Kai. I've only seen the first two seasons, but I love the first two seasons. What do you think about the Cleveland Cavaliers this year? They play so awesome this season without Ricky Rubio. The Cavs are a huge team, Carlos. Very impressed with what they're doing. Yeah, don't hate me for saying this. I'd like to see LeBron finish his career with Cleveland. That's where he started. That's where he was in the middle. It just makes sense for him to end his career in Cleveland and try to win a championship with that. Imagine LeBron. You've got their center, forward, and power forward. I forget all their names off the top of my head, but they're all 6'10 or more. Then you put LeBron at shooting guard at 6'8. That team would be massive. They're massive now. Lonnie's 3 or 33 million. Are the Cavs a 4 seed? Do you think JJ's going to the Ernie only if the coaches put him in as a reserve? He's not going to get voted in. There's no chance of that at this point. I always took dark metal as hearing an audio horror movie. Never took it serious. Well, that's a good way of looking at it. I kind of looked at it as a horror movie too. You know, while I was doing dark music, I just thought of it as a horror movie. It's like I met Cannibal Corpse a couple times. I was on their tour bus actually for a couple hours one time, and they were incredibly nice. They write some dark, nasty music with just gross lyrics about just killing and zombies and all. It's a horror movie, but they're incredibly nice, and they were very nice to me. And they sign autographs and stuff. Missed by Devin Vassell, punched out by Jacques Lindell. Back to Vassell, and the jumper's good. No, Alex, it doesn't actually involve somebody losing their life. What's up, Punya Puns? Yes, George Corpse Grinder Fisher. And Biombo throws it down the other end. That's the version I met. I didn't meet the Chris Barnes version. I was too young for that. But Corpse Grinder. Death metal, think of gory zombie lyrics. Timeout pop. 3:36 to go. But death metal, you're going to have a lot of gory lyrics. Guttural vocals. You know, so you can't understand a word they're saying. My voice is shot from calling the game, so I can't do my normal voice. You're going to have a lot of fast guitars with, usually they're down tuned, so they sound lower. A lot of palm muting, so it's crunchy, like Metallica, palm muting, a lot of, palm muting on the open E. And then the drums, you're going to hear a lot of double bass and blast beats. And if you're not familiar with a blast beat, it's the snare, the ride, or the hat, and the drum, all the bass drum all at the same time. So it's like a pop, 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 pop. And it's a gravity blast, where they're just doing a one-arm snare roll, and it's just still like some of it because it's just crazy and just ridiculous. Yes, Pop with his timeouts. That's one of my uncle's favorite bands. Cannibal CC is? CB, yes! Cannibal Corpse was in Ace Ventura Pet Detective. For any of you that don't know, they're playing their hit, their most well-known song, Hammer Smashed Face, in Ace Ventura Pet Detective, early in the movie where Ace Ventura jumps in the club and he's like jumping around and then has to do the clam chowder password. That's Cannibal Corpse in there. Knowing LeBron, he makes Cleveland get rid of everyone and trying to rebuild it. Actually, you're right. You guys see the meme that people are tweeting out? Fired the Lakers GM, and it's a picture of LeBron James because LeBron, I'm not sure, has a lot of control of who's on the team. Spurs ball, 84-76. There's 3:20 to go in quarter three. Landale out to DeJounte Murray. Murray drives into the paint. Stops, turns around, pops. No good. It'll go out of bounds, and it'll be Suns ball. Vocals for heavy metal is another instrument. Yes, vocals are another instrument. Well, I think I prefer Michael Learns to rock. Guitars or turtles, Jeremiah? I'm terrible as a teacher. I'm terrible. Pull-up jumper, rattles around and goes in for Cameron Johnson. If my channel gets to 1,000 subscribers, I will make a behind the music, like how I make my music, because I record on Cool Edit. Oh, that's a turnover by the Spurs. Cool Edit 96, which is a 25-plus-year-old program on a Pentium 4. Yes, I'm using old, antiquated software. I don't have any auto-tune or nothing. Devin Booker, 101 with Jacques Landale, drives, post, throws it up. No good. Fouled, going to the line for two. 2:41 to go. But I don't have auto-tune. I don't have all these fancy schmancy things like Frog Leap Studios has. I'm using old software. Just plugging in my guitar through a Bose Metal 2 MT2 into the 1/8-inch jack in the back of my computer. So when you figure Budget zero, how much I can get out of a 25-year-old program. I think my sound's actually not too bad. Booker's first free throw, good. 5-point game, 2:40 to go. Today in history, Chuck Norris defeated the Dinosaurs. Yeah, the Russell Westbrook trade, that was, and they're stuck with him. He's making $45 million a year. People say trade him. You can't trade. Nobody's going to want him now. He's a turnover machine. Second free throw is good. Dude averages almost 5 turnovers a game. I wouldn't want him on the Spurs. Honestly, I wouldn't. 84-80. Both teams in the bonus. Landale gets it down Vassell, and Vassell loses the pass out of bounds, but it was off of Cameron Johnson. Johnson pleading his case. And now the refs are talking. Zach Collins, I think, had 8 points, Carl. Ken Sparrow, that's actually kind of factual. He does build the team. And that's a turnover for the Spurs. But that's enough about LeBron. This isn't a Lakers stream. 84-80, Spurs up by 4. Let's talk Spurs and Suns. Drive to the hoop and a miss. Suns get the ball back, and Biyombo with the putback. Elfrid Payne missed the layup, and now it's a 2-point game. The Spurs were up, and the lead evaporated just like that as we brought the bench in. And what did I say at halftime? The Spurs bench has been letting us down. Landale has a shot for a 3, and he pulls it down again, and he turns the ball over. Shoot the ball, you butthead. Booker in the paint, layup, and 1. And the bench has totally just given up this lead again. The Spurs bench has let us down tonight. In the first half and now in the second half, the Spurs had the lead, and the bench just completely gave it all away. Book has 40 now. My TV says 84-84, so I'm going by my TV. So if my score is wrong, you're going to have to yell at the NBA team pass. Made the free throw. We were up by 8 in the first quarter, left the first quarter down by 3. We were up by 10 in this quarter, now we're down by 1. The bench literally just evaporated the entire lead. Derek White out to Landale, finally fires a 3. And it's good! Say you shoot it! You make them... It goes in! Come on! Ball ain't gonna go in if you don't shoot it. Sorry. I'm just frustrated. We're giving up these leads. We're better than this, I think. I don't know. Maybe we're not. Maybe we're not better than this. This is why we're giving up the leads. Booker one-on-one with Jacques Landale. Just launches a 3. No good. And... it's going to be Spurs ball. Biyombo tried to throw it off Derek White, and now wait, they're changing the call. They're saying he did get it off White. Ernie, it's hard, but we just show the replay. I think that was actually off the Suns. It is their ball, but that may have been a bad call. It is what it is. Got to move on from it. Booker with the ball, one-on-one with Landale again. Pull-up jumper falling away, in and out burger. And the Suns get the rebound. Now they'll Shamet for 3. No good. Another offensive board for the Suns by Biyombo. Shamet with the ball again. Passes it to Lonnie Walker. Lonnie's not on your team, and Lonnie will bring it up for the Spurs, and we have a foul with 51 seconds to go. Spurs fans before played Landale. Spurs fans now. Landale's I'm not saying he's a bust, but I see him hesitating. Don't hesitate. If you have a chance to shoot the ball, shoot the glass. Shoot the glass. Lonnie's first free throw is good. Spurs up by 3. Yeah, I haven't done this in a while. Go Spurs, go. If you haven't hit the thumbs up already, please do so. See, David Robinson's got his thumb up. Right? See, he's saying, hey, hit the thumbs up like this. Missed the second one. Dang it. 3-point game. Just go into the fourth with the lead. That's all I want. I don't care with 1 point. Both teams in the bonus, my friends. If I haven't told you, I'm telling you again. Shamet way out in 3-point land. Gets it over to Payne. Payne's going to drive. Throws up a high layup. No good. And ends up getting his own miss. Oh, come on. We need some rebounding. Booker drives on Devin, Vassell that is, and makes the jumper. I realize that sounded confusing. Booker drives on Devin does not make sense. Devin Booker drives on Devin Vassell, and he's got over 40. 88-87, 12 on the clock, shot clock off. Derek White out in three-point land. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Derek takes off, gets it out to Devin Vassell. And it's good at the buzzer! I'll take Landale over Drew, too. All right, that's the way you close out a quarter. Bench shut me up there, and I'm thankful for it. Put in Malik Rose. I don't think Malik Rose is coming in. Or is he? No, Malik Rose is not coming in. Can we get to 150 thumbs up, my friends? Let's go! 91-87. I said I don't care how much the lead is. I'll take a 4-point lead over this Phoenix Suns team. Who is without DeAndre Ayton, by the way. It's Devin's first three in a while. I feel like he had been kind of cold from the line for a bit. Rich, the saddest part of the crowd here is that the Phoenix fans are just as loud as the Spurs fans. Might be louder at times. Really? One thing I'm worried about, and I mean this sincerely, the Spurs, the crowds have been very tiny. I'm sure you all have noticed that. And I'm just worried that if the crowds keep staying tiny, if at some point maybe they'll think about moving the team. I would hate to see that happen. But man, Vassell already made multiple buzzer beaters that are not fourth court. No, I mean just, well, yeah. You know, this Birds me to play off okay with it. I missed that. He is more skilled than the Spurs' current big guys. Richie, maybe. Actually, you might be right. We're going to lose the Spurs. Caps 210. You're a Spurs fan? Don't say that. I think playing. Rams up 28-0 over the Cards. That game's over. I agree, Carl. Mordecai, what's going on? That's true. They have to win if they want huge crowds. But you know what? It is sad when I see Spurs fans on this channel comment, I'm not watching till we get a superstar. I'm not watching till we start winning. I'm like, are you a Spurs fan or are you just a fan of teams winning fan? And everybody's entitled to their own way they watch teams, but obviously I'm still here. I mean, look at my two favorite teams, the San Antonio Spurs and New York Giants. That's not exactly, pristine in their respective sports right now. Call the police. The Rams are beating the... Ouch, Randy. Man, Devin's going to reach 50 RH. He should. And I think Devin's career high against the Spurs, correct me if I'm wrong, is he dropped 56 in the A&T Center. I don't remember when it was. I don't remember if it was last year, the year before, or the year before that. I honestly have no idea. But I'm pretty sure he went for 56 against us. Saquon Barkley's a superstar, Zach, but can he stay healthy? If he can't stay healthy, then he's not going to be with the team after next year. Nice drive to the hoop by Elfrid Payton. And it's a 2-point game as we start off the fourth Q. Vince, what's going on? Jesse, thank you for stopping in. It is Spurs ball. Lonnie out in three-point land. Pick and roll with Landale. Back to Landale. Landale thinks about the three, pulls it down. Back over to Lonnie. 4 on the shot clock. Lonnie just pulls up mid-range. No good. That's not Lonnie's game, but he's being forced into that a lot, so that might be hurting him too. Devin Booker is still in there. He's going to launch a three. I think he's got 45 now. 92-91. Suns retake the lead. Both teams suck, Giants and Spurs. I can't really argue that. Booker with 44. Kellman for 3. There we go. Yeah, Zach, the thing is, Adrian Peterson spoiled all of us with his incredible recovery from an ACL. Next year, we'll decide for Saquon Barkley. If he looks like rookie year Saquon Barkley and can stay healthy, we're in good shape. If he just looks like this year's Saquon Barkley, then I think it's time to move on. I hate to say it. Booker misses the 3. Spurs ball down. Up by 2. Devin in the paint, spins around. Jumper, bounces off the rim, no good. Shannon with the rebound. Elfrid Payton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. He launches a 3. Boink, 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 and then rolls in. Oh, my goodness. Hit the rim a couple times, finally went in. A little bit of luck there for the Phoenix Suns, but hey, you need a little luck to win sometimes. Derek White thinks about a three, pulls it down, takes off into the paint, throws up a little jump hook. That almost goes off and then rolls in. So the rims have been kind of both teams getting some rim jobs tonight, and it's been helping them both out. Beyond Nugget. I don't have chicken nuggets. I don't eat meat. I don't know if that was towards me. Biombo gets the offensive board and throws it down with two hands and a foul. Why are you fouling a dunker again, Spurs? Second time they foul Biombo on a dunk tonight. Touch foul on Landale. Hits his elbow. Why? What's up, PHGH Tracker? I'm doing good. Biombo's free throws, no good. And KBD with the rebound. Thor, we don't talk about that on this channel. We try to leave that out. That's better for like channels like Tim Pool or whatever. But definitely not here. Let's keep it basketball. Jacques Landale with the ball. The Spurs down by 1, 4 on the shot clock. Gets it to Doug. Doug with the runner, and it's good! And both teams going back and forth. I'm calling the Suns game. Maybe that's how you found me, Thor. And the Suns turn it over. Bad pass, and Cameron Payne can't hold on to it. I have Cameron Payne and Elfrid Payton down as the same number. I just realized that. That's not right. How did I do that? Or did ESPN screw me up? Almost a turnover by the Spurs, and it is a turnover by the Spurs. No wonder why I'm confused tonight. Chris Paul has checked back in. Devin Booker is out. And Cameron Johnson with the shot and miss, but he is fouled going to the line for 2. Payne is 15. What number is Elfrid Payton? Elfrid Payton's not even in there. He's number 2. Good Lord, ESPN. I was saying a dude's name that's not even played a minute tonight a couple times. My apologies. Surprised nobody caught it. It's actually kind of funny. First free throw was good. Or I just had the names down wrong, or numbers down wrong. Oh, well. I'm human. Yeah, Murray's going to have to come back in. If you ever want to be on those something. I do own a beanie, but I wear it for winter when it's cold out. Actually, it's more of a... Yeah, I wear it in winter. I won't wear it on stream. Spurs ball. Kelman's going to launch a 3. Front rim, no good. And a foul. And it's against the Suns. I don't think Kelman was fouled. I think that was underneath the rim. What's up, Agent? Thank you for stopping in. How are you doing tonight, my YouTube girlfriend? Jeffrey, what's up from the Philippines? Yeah, Linda was followed by Biombo. I can't believe I was mixing up Cameron Payne and Elfrid Payton. Calling both of them one player different names all night. That's actually kind of funny and sad. I am tired, Mason. I had a long day. I worked on my music video for a couple hours this morning. Got a couple workouts, and I got a lot done today on my day off, but I am tired. I am. Derek White with the runner. No good. Jakob Poeltl's checked back in for the Spurs. Chris Paul brings it up. Passes it out to Payne. Payne with the jumper. What an awkward shot Cameron Payne has, but he makes it work. Just the form, technique doesn't look optimal. By the way, Joshua Primo back in the G League, 19-6-5 plus 5 steals. Solid game. And I see DeJounte getting off the bench, so he'll be coming in probably for the rest of the game. Derek White bounce pass to Jakob. Jakob then loses the ball. And the Suns on the run. Johnson into the paint. Cameron Johnson, and now the Suns are up by 5. Timeout, Pop. Asia, I did a video on it. I did a reaction to the ending. If you get a chance, it's under TSR Shorts. Let me know what you think. DeJounte's coming back. Spurs timeout. No Bryn Forbes tonight, RH, which tends to make me think Bryn Forbes is getting traded. He didn't play tonight. He didn't play Saturday night. I think he's on his way out. Primo had 7 turnovers today? Thank you, Abraham. Appreciate it. 7 turnovers? Channeling his inner Russell Westbrook. It's the bench, guys. It's the bench. We got 211 people in here. We got a nice turnout. Can we get some more thumbs up, my friends? Let's get the crowd going. Come on, let's bring some people in. I was trying to think of something to sing, but nothing came out. So now I'm just dancing like a fool. And I'm dancing with myself. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, I'm goofy. I can't be serious. The Cowboys screwed us Cowboys, Asia. That was a terrible call at the end of the game. Plus 14 penalties. Yeah, when you have 14 penalties to tie a franchise high and a playoff record high, you shot yourself in the foot. The tank is in effect. No. If Brent plays next game, then I'm confused. Evan, agreed. If Brent Forbes plays Wednesday against OKC, what the heck does that mean? Nice, Isaac. Come on, Asia. You guys know I roll. I think that's why people like my channel. A lot of people do great play-by-play. I think I do decent play-by-play as well, but I know something a little different. Sometimes impressions, sometimes I'll sing. I just like to have fun. And yeah, maybe I'm making a little bit of a fool of myself, but if I can get a laugh out of you guys, if you're having a bad day and cheer you up, job well done on me. Every time Liz Wally, Kohler, Jess, or facts. I saw 103.98, Rudy, on the score on the timeout. Let me check that when we get back. Spurs tickets are cheap tonight. Are they, Megan? There's nobody there. DeJounte needs a rest at some point, though, Mark. I don't know if he played the whole third quarter. He can't play 48 minutes. Although, I looked back in the day, Allen Iverson, man, he was playing 42 to 43 minutes a game. That dude was just out there hustling. Thad has not played in a few weeks, Brandon. I don't remember. It's been a long time. He's either getting traded or bought out. I don't think he'll play again. What's the football game score, the Kerm? Eric Koprek, I watched the new Halloween movie. I did not like it. And honestly don't care about the new Scream. I just don't care about the new Matrix. Some franchises I wish they would just leave alone and stop either remaking them or doing sequels ages after, like Top Gun 2. I don't care about Top Gun 2. Seriously, 30 plus years later? It's 103.98. 7.5 minutes to go. Spurs are down by 5. It is most of the starting line. No, actually, not really. Jakob with the little jumper in the paint. Jakob Pertl, I believe, has 21 points for the Spurs tonight. I can't get on my scoreboard. There we go. 7-11 left in the game. Jakob with 21-11, having a fine performance with trade rumors. But Chris Paul nails the short jumper, 105-100. New Matrix was crap. Well, I heard it was just a remake of the first one. They pretty much just remade the first one. I'm like, what do I need to see that for? And that third Matrix sucked. Hate that movie. Jakob in the paint. Loses the ball. That's a turnover. Under 7 minutes to go, and the Suns are trying to now build on this lead. I'm going to be very curious on the plus-minus. Payne launches a 3, no good. Knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Suns. DeJounte's out there, Daimir. He's out there. Carl, no. Jakob had over 25, I believe, once. Jakob's career high. Jakob definitely broke his career high at some point this year, I think. I'm going to go look it up real quick while we're a little delay in the game. But I think Jakob's career high is over 25. Suns ball. Payne. Payne into the paint. Throws it up. And an alley-oop dunk. That's not what we wanted. For JaVale McGee. Jakob, where's your career high, dummy? Jakob's career high is 27. 27 this year. DeJounte runner in the paint's no good. It's going to go out of bounds and stay with the Spurs. And the Spurs need to get going. Cannot be letting the Suns start to pull away with 6:18 left. They're up by 7. We're one thumbs up away from 150. Can we get one more, my friends? Would appreciate you. DeJounte inbound pass to Jakob Pertl. And Jakob gets stolen by CP3. CP3 brings it up the court. And we'll slow the offense. CP3 still with the ball, guarded by Jakob Pertl. Not what we want. Crossover. Step over jumper. And the Spurs are down by 9 now. Fourth quarter collapse right now, my friends. I like to see Devontae Kaycock up here too. Derek White over to Doug McDermott. McDermott turns the ball over. Another steal for the Suns. Mikal Bridges brings it down and gets fouled in the paint. He'll go to the line for 2. This has been an ugly fourth quarter for the San Antonio Spurs. Wow. Wilson, that's game. There's still plenty of time left. I'm not giving up yet, but man. This is 5:40 to go, and the team is just falling apart. First free throw is good, and now the Suns up by 10. Keldon Johnson checking back in. Yeah, Carl, I knew he had definitely... I mean, Jakob's having a good game tonight. The bench, I'm very curious on the plus-minus in the bench when we do the end-of-game review. I don't think it's going to be good. Asia, the Cardinals are getting crushed. 11-point game. Good grief. It's not over. I'm not giving up on this team. If we're down 11 with a minute left, then I'll say, okay, it's probably over. But not with 5+ minutes left. We can still come back from this. Pop has the starting lineup in. DeJounte baseline 3. In and out, Berger. Jakob Poeltl with the rebound and put back, and it's good. 111-102. We need a run. We need a run. Come on. Jakob with 23 and 12 now, getting close to his career high. Chris Paul out to Devin Booker. Jakob with 23, 12, and 4. Nice line for a lot of people that seem like they might be happy if he gets traded in the video I did. Devin Booker's runner in the paint. Back rim, no good. Fight for the board, and Jakob with another rebound. DeJounte will sprint up the court. Under 5 minutes to go. Murray crosses over. Bounce pass to Poeltl. Poeltl throws it out to Keldon Johnson. Nice save by Keldon. That was a bad pass by Jakob. Almost threw it out of bounds. Back to Derek White. White launches a long 3. No good. Wanted the foul. Not going to get it. 4.5 minutes to go. Yes, stay focused is right. And yes, Sersky, I've been asking myself that all year. Chris Paul. Into the paint. Jumper. Good. I was just thinking in my head before he even shot it. He's too lethal from this area. Don't let him get that shot. And sure enough, he got that shot. DeJounte pick and roll with Jakob. Crossover into the paint. Loses the ball. Suns running. Alley-oop to Devin Booker. Alley-oop layup. And now we're down by 13. Leads are for good teams. Wow. I'm not giving up yet, but it's close. There's still 4 minutes left. Ba-da-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom. That's a great song. Fourth quarter has been a disaster for the Spurs. Congratulations, J Money. Why Spurs? Why? Gil saying it went just like I thought. This is not how I thought it would go down. I thought we had a chance to win this game, and we still do. But that window's closing. It's not shut, but it's closing. Coffee is for closers. No coffee for us. Methem will say, yeah, seems like a lot of turnovers in the fourth quarter and just... We the NBA champion, Brent Forbes. Nothing but pain as a Cowboys fan and Spurs fan. Oh, sorry, Trayvon. That's... Man, that was rough yesterday. I mean, I trolled you guys in my video, but I also... that one had to hurt. I mean, I'm cool with you guys losing, but I wasn't really thrilled to see you lose that way. And then to have Dak and stupid head McCarthy just sit there and blame the refs in their press conference, post-game press conference. Like, I think Jerry Jones, somebody took the loss. I don't know if it was Jerry Jones or someone else for the Cowboys organization, sucked it up, and or maybe McCarthy accepted it, and Jones said, I don't know, somebody, maybe it was Jerry Jones that said, hey, we lost, and that was it. Whereas Dak and somebody else was blaming the refs. Like, no, can't do that. Big Sean, we're pretty consistent. Thank you, It Kills. Appreciate the likes, even though we're down now. Patrick, that's my biggest... Yep, the San Antonio Spurs. A lot of our guys are consistently inconsistent. 46 points in 32 minutes. Crispin, yep, that story. What do you think we'll get? Ernie, it depends on where we draft. A lot of people are asking me about who will draft in this upcoming draft. It depends where we pick. I can't really say who will draft. I mean, what if we pick 11th? That's totally different than what if we pick 2nd? I mean, too can't really talk about it until we get there. And I'm probably going to be wrong anyway. I've been wrong every year. Didn't think they would take Lucas Samanic. Took him. Definitely did not think they'd take Josh Primo. Took him. Wasn't really thinking they'd take Devin Vassell. Took him. I mean, what's up, Cherry Bomb? Channel member, thank you for being here. Ghost for. Did you go to the channel member today? Yeah, I think you did. It seems like so long ago. Back when we had a lead. Yeah, Carlos. Life as a Spurs fan. We'll draft another point guard, right? Dude, let me just say now, this year's NBA draft, if we draft a guard, I'm sorry, I might get R-rated in here. I don't know if I'll be able to contain myself. I'm just putting that warning out there. I was way ahead. McDermott with a shot in the paint, and he gets rejected out of bounds by McGee. If they draft another guard, I will curse. I will lose it. I can't take another guard, seriously. Seriously cannot. Oh, they call it goaltend? Looked like it was slightly on. Yep, it was a goaltend. It was the slightly downward trajectory, but even if it's slight, no Spurs defense, and they give up a huge dunk in the paint by Mikal Bridges. You're down double digits. Whoops, down double digits, and you just let him walk up the paint and dunk it. Oh, Crispin, I'm tired. I'm admittedly tired. I got a lot done today. Derek White into the paint, no good. Jakob Poeltl with the rebound, out to Keldon for three. He double clutched it. He just hesitated for a second. That throws off your rhythm. You got to launch it. 3 minutes to go, and the Spurs are in a lot of trouble now. Yes, Ken, tons of mental mistakes tonight. A lot of guys hesitant at times, not shooting when they were open. Tons of turnovers at times. Just not the game we wanted, but you know what? It is a game that we probably all expected the Spurs to lose. Devin Booker with the jumper off the glass. That's probably the dagger. 15 points with 2:49. Timeout. Yeah, Pop's probably bringing in the G League guys. You too, Mark. If anybody's leaving, I'll be here till the end. But if you do leave, please hit the thumbs up on the way out. Dang it. We are playing the best team in the NBA, even without DeAndre, and I think Pop's going to empty the bench now. Oh, no respect against and not to crash or anything. Well, I'll be watching every game because I already bought the team pass for $120, so I'm still going to watch them. Chet Holmgren, you got to take a big. Slam basketball, slam like that like button. Thank you, Ted. Don, the core of guards needs to be broken up. I like DeJounte. I'm not sure about Derek. He's been very up and down. The great Carlos Jeter with the sad super chat. Thank you very much. He says, "Go Spurs, go." You know what, my man? Go Spurs, go. Wait, that's fake Carlos Jeter. I think. Yeah, because Carlos has a wrench. That one doesn't have a wrench. Well, whoever you are, thank you for the super chat. No, Thor, they did. They're not playing a good team. They're playing a great team. But the thing is, we've lost so many games this year that, and there's a lot of my Spurs fans are Cowboys fans. I'm a New York Giants fan, so we're just all tired of losing. Yeah, I'm surprised Joe Mama's in there. So Primo's in the G League and Joe Wieskamp isn't? By the way, we got the saddest version of the Twin Towers we've seen, Drew Eubanks and Jacques Landale. I like both guys. I'm just kidding, but they're not Tim Duncan and David Robinson. Let's be honest. Booker's still in there. That's odd. He'll launch a three. In and out. Why is Devin Booker still in there? You guys got the game. Take Chris Paul and Devin Booker out. Your two best players, you want to make sure they don't get hurt. Devin Vassell into the paint. Runner, looks like it was blocked. Suns ball up by 15, 2 minutes to go. Booker's going to launch another three. Is he trying to get the 50? No good. Does he have 47 points or something? Oh, that is you? Does it not show wrenches in Super Chat? That's weird. Huh. Yeah, that is you. Huh. That's weird. It doesn't show your wrench. J Money, it is what it is. I'm used to it. Suns finally bringing in their bench. A lot of guys I don't recognize. So, well, we can beat OKC Wednesday. Friday night against the Nets. I don't know if KD's playing. but they're going to have Kyrie Irving, and if it's Kyrie, Harden, Devin finishes with 48. If it's their big three, I'd try not to be negative. Very little chance we can beat the Nets with all those guys. Landale with the ball. Over to Devin Vassell. Vassell's going to pull up for the mid-range and swish. 119-106. He's not going to get 50 though. He's out. Booker T. Devin Booker is on the bench. It is Suns ball with a minute and a half to go. Spurs down by 13. And a steal by Devin Vassell. I don't almost recognize Drew Eubanks with his new haircut. They're getting into Drew Eubanks in the paint, and he's going to get fouled. Oh, Katie's out for 4 to 6 weeks? Oh, snap. I didn't know that. Thank you, guys. Gary and J Money. They're still going to have Kyrie and James Harden, though, so we at least have sort of a chance without Katie. Mr. Beluga, I don't know what the heck I was doing there. I told you guys I'm tired, and I just called Devin Booker T. Oh, my goodness. I hope you're right, Gary. Clarence, we need a 20-plus point per game guy. We don't have that right now, and I don't know if it's in the draft. I mean, if Zach Collins becomes that guy, that would be like one of the greatest signings in the history of the Spurs franchise if he becomes a 20-plus point per game guy, but dude can't stay healthy and hasn't played in a couple years. Shamet's going to launch a three. No good. Spurs trying to make the score respectable at the end with a minute and 5 to go, down by 12. Yes, I did not forget that, Carl. I'm very aware they're there. KBD going baseline. Reverse layup is no good. Under a minute to go. Tell me he didn't just say. Are you talking about Booker T and Hulk Hogan? I'm not going to repeat what he said, but that's one of the great all-time Freudian slips, if you or just not realizing your live slip-ups or whatever. Booker T going right back to like he was still in the hood. Because he said himself, he's like, that's how I talked in the hood. And he forgot where he was. KBD for 3, no good. 28 seconds to go. What's up, Glaze and Baking? The Spurs were up. And then they were up by 10 at one point in the third quarter. And then Biombo with a huge dunk. And then the Spurs just collapsed. Totally collapsed. Suns took the lead and never looked back, and now we're getting blown out. So really a 24-point swing. Eubanks with the ball. 5 seconds left. Down Vassell. It's going to take an end to game 3. No good. And the Suns guys tonight. Good game, Suns fans. I really thought we had a chance, but you got us in the end. You're heading out. Please hit the thumbs up on the way out. I'll go over the end of game stats. Booker had 48 points, AB. That is a fact, Thor. That is the final score. Take a look at the final stats for both teams. Mikal Bridges with 7, Jai Crowder with 8, JaVale McGee with 6, Devin Booker with 48. Absolutely ate the Spurs tonight. Chris Paul with a double-double, 15 points and 12 assists. Bismack Biyombo with 17 and 14. I don't even know who that is. Bismack Biyombo scorches tonight, 8 of 10 from the field. Cameron Payne with 11, Cameron Johnson with 8, Landry Shamet with 1, Alfred Payton, Jalen Smith, and Ish Wainwright with a donut. For our San Antonio Spurs, take care, Carlos. Take care, everybody that's heading out. Kellen Johnson with 14, Doug McDermott with 15, Jakob Poeltl with 23 and 14, Derek White with 14 points and 7 assists, 0 rebounds for Derek. DeJounte Murray with 18, 8 and 4. Our backcourt didn't shoot terribly well tonight. They shot 12 of 28 combined and 2 of 7 from the arc, our starting backcourt. Off the bench, Devin Vassell with 10, but struggled from the field again, 4 of 11. Lonnie Walker had a not good night. 4 points on 1 of 6 shooting. KBD had 3 points on 1 of 6 shooting. Jacques Landale with 5, 4 and 4. Interesting line. Drew Eubanks with 1. And Joe Mama with 1. Something I wanted to touch base on. Plus minus. Are you guys ready for this? The plus minus. Keldon plus 3. Doug 0. Jakob plus 3. Derek and DeJounte minus 2. You ready for the bench? Check this out. Our 4 main guys from the bench. Devin Vassell and Lonnie Walker, both minus 15. Jacques Landale, minus 17. Keita Bates Diop, minus 27. How in the blue HE do you rock a minus 27? The bench sucks tonight. Usually the bench is pretty good. The bench was absolutely awful. I'm sorry. I like all these guys. But minus 15, minus 27, and minus 17, the bench was horrible. How the heck do you get a minus 27? KBD, man, I've been impressed with you all year, but you were terrible tonight. I know it's circumstantial with the guys he's on the floor with, but minus 27 with KBD? KB. Oh, well, hopefully we can turn it around Wednesday. I'll be live for OKC on Wednesday at 8:30. Dude, that is crazy. I'm sorry, I don't want to pick on him, but minus 27 is just otherworldly bad. Soniscar, minus 27 means when he was on the floor, the Spurs were a net negative 27 points. They got outscored by 27. And he played 19 minutes. I don't know what the root cause of this bench sucking is, Don. Landale had usually been good, but the bench is just abysmal. Anyways, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm tired, losing my voice. I want to thank you all so much for being here. I do appreciate it. I would turn on the football game, but for what? It's a blowout, so I guess I'm not watching that. Easy, good point. Yeah, good point. Appreciate y'all being here sincerely. Suns fans, too, for hanging out. Thank you so much. Until next time, what you going to do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go!